Be home away from home. That's it.
Get that ovation, too.
He got the burger. That's the key thing. Yep.
That's right. All right, getting ready for baseball in Houston. Dave O'Brien, Kevin Millar, and Lou Maloney on the call next.
Wait, come back! Wait, come back, I need more help.
Take a long take a long for free.
Today we went to the beach, and it was totally worth it. Life's a trip. Make the most of it at Best Western.
Seeking. The unsatisfied. Emotional. Defiant. Those who take things personally. Seeking. Exceptional people to do exceptional things. Seeking. Those who won't rest.
What is up, motherfuckers and party people? How the hell is everybody doing today? Hope everybody's having a great fucking day. I am. Because it's a day that we got Red Sox baseball.
Doors off, shades on.
Nothing bad has happened to me today, so that's good.
This is how some
I'm like actually not even kidding. Like nothing bad has happened. Actually, no, that's not true. I dropped one of my beers earlier and it exploded. So, but other than that, it's been a good day. But yes, tonight is game 1 of a 3-game series against the Houston Astros from Daikin Park in Houston, Texas, formerly known as Minute Maid Park.
Moments through tourism. There's always been meaningful exchanges that transcend encounters. When connections spark to life.
And apparently, this shocked me. We have not lost a series against the Astros in Houston since 2021. Like a regular season series.
Broaden your world, bright in the future.
That's kind of crazy. But anyway, starting pitcher for the Houston Astros is Christian Javier. He's pretty good, not as great as he's been in past years. 2022 is his best season, but this year he has a 3.56 ERA and oh wait, what the fuck? Wait, what the fuck?
Our 2% cash back helps us build our retail store.
Is he making his season debut? Was he injured all year? I guess he was injured all year. I didn't even know that. I did not even know that. Interesting. So, I guess we can just go back to last year, when he played 7 games, had a 3.89 ERA, had fucking 27 strikeouts and 34 2/3 innings pitched last year. He's making his season debut tonight. I guess he's been out all year with an injury. So, yeah. He had Tommy John surgery. That makes sense. When was his last game?
Thank you for having me, and hopefully I'll take it.
Well, Alex Bregman did nothing but win in about 9 years with the Houston Astros. Coming back here.
This is his first game since May 21st of 2024. So it's been over a year and 2 months, so almost a year and 3 months. But yes, so the starting pitcher for the Boston Red Sox is Garrett Crochet. He has a 2.24 ERA in 23 games played this year, has 183 strikeouts and 148 1/3 innings pitched. Starting lineup for the Houston Astros, it's an all right-handed lineup, which I find kind of interesting. Jeremy Pena leads off at shortstop. Carlos Correa bats second at third base. Jose Altuve bats third at DH. Christian Walker bats fourth at first base. Yanir Diaz bats fifth at catcher. Ramon Urias bats sixth at second base. Mauricio Dubon bats seventh in left field. Chas McCormick bats eighth in center field. And Cam Smith bats ninth in right field. For the Boston Red Sox, the visiting Boston Red Sox, Roman Anthony is leading off at DH. Alex Bregman is batting second at third base. Jarren Duran bats third in left field. Trevor Story bats fourth at shortstop. Wilyer Abreu bats fifth. from right field. Romy Gonzalez bats 6th at second base. Abraham Toro bats 7th at first base. Ceddanne Rafaela bats 8th in center field. And Carlos Narvaez bats 9th at catcher. So Carlos Narvaez is back in the lineup tonight. We made a few roster moves today. Let me read those off to you. We added catcher Ali Sanchez to the Major League roster. He will wear number 18. So now I guess we're doing the 3-catcher thing. I don't really understand that. I think we should just send down Connor Wong. I've never heard of this other guy before in my life, Ali Sanchez, but he's got to be better than Connor Wong. We brought up left-handed pitcher Giovanni Moran to the Major League roster from AAA. He will wear number 47. And then we sent down David Hamilton and Chris Murphy. I don't really understand why we sent down Chris Murphy. I mean, yeah, he kind of did have a bad appearance in his last outing, but he's been pretty good. So I don't really understand that. David Hamilton, though, yeah, I totally understand that one. Totally understand setting him down. I would not be disappointed if he never played another game for this organization ever again. I've never really been that high on David Hamilton.
So spend less on your little freeloaders with Amazon.
Red Sox baseball announcement is brought to you by Audi. Visit your local Tri-State Audi dealer today. WB Mason, request your food service catalog today at WBMason.com.
The dog is so cute.
Insurance provided to Boston Red Sox by Sullivan Tire and Auto Service.
He never really appears that well on the stream.
And by BuyAToyota.com. For offers not seen on TV, visit BuyAToyota.com. Alex Bregman certainly got into the habit of winning and winning and winning here in Houston. This is a very nice moment for him prior to tonight's game. And Tom Caron, you were a witness to that.
Well, I was, and it was special. They had the video tribute up on the board just a few minutes ago, and his fans cheered loudly. He got to come out and tip his cap to the crowd. What a career he had in Houston. Our stats with Lowe's, looking back at those numbers, just incredible what he did. The number 2 pick in the draft when he was taken back in 2015, helped lead the Astros to 8 straight playoff trips, a run that included 7 consecutive trips to the ALCS, and of course, 2 championships. Needless to say, the trip to the ballpark today was a trip down memory lane for Bregman.
But it's awesome. It's great.
Yeah, this is Alex Bregman's first game in Houston since he has joined the Red Sox. He played his entire career with the Astros.
My teammates, the coaches, this entire organization had just an amazing time here. I'll be forever grateful to the Astros organization, and it's great to be back.
Bregman got the reunion with his former teammates out of the way 10 days ago when the Astros came to Fenway. He said this trip was all about seeing staff members and behind-the-scenes workers and the fans who he connected so well with over the years. Now he's hoping to lead the Red Sox to a big series win with Garrett Crochet on the mound. Crochet has won each of his last 6 starts. The Sox are 10-1 in his last 11. Big series in Houston. The Astros and Red Sox first pitch bounced on yesterday.
Looking for a house? Might be time to think about getting a mortgage.
You could mortgage in the dark.
Or know the steps with Better.
You could mortgage on their time.
Or with Better on yours.
You could overpay on fees.
Or mortgage with Better and save. Go to Better.com to mortgage right. Find out how much house you can afford in 3 minutes. No impact on your credit.
The average dog only lives to be 10. That's 10 birthdays, 10 first summer swims, 10 annual camping trips. At the Farmer's Dog, we don't think that's long enough. That's why our freshly made food comes pre-portioned, just for your dog. Because a dog can live a longer, happier life.
Visit OCRRA.org to download our free recycling rules guide today.
Wyndham Rewards members earn and redeem fast. With thousands of destinations, Wyndham Rewards everyone. And we mean everyone. Every check-in, every stay, every friend's getaway, every free night on us, every stay without a fuss. Every handshake, every meeting you take. From every okay, but just one, to every bring on the sun. With every stay and every way,
Red Sox baseball on NESN is brought to you by the all-electric Chevy lineup. Together, let's drive. BJ's, Boston's hometown wholesale club, where you can save up to 25% on grocery store prices. And by Viva Tequila Seltzer, the official hard seltzer of Boston Red Sox coverage on NESN. Roof is on here at Daikin Park, and Alex Bregman set to bat in just a couple of moments out of the 2 spot. Red Sox lineup presented by Plymouth Rock. Roman Anthony will lead things off. Then Bregman, Duran, Story, and Abreu. Gonzalez, Toro, Rafaela, and Narvaez back in the lineup. Carlos Narvaez, who's been away with that ailing knee for a while. Up against the Astros starting pitcher, the right-hander Christian Javier. He's 3-1, 3.89 ERA, making his first start since Tommy John surgery in May of last year.
Let's check out the Astros defense. Across the infield, Carlos Correa will be at third base with Pena and Arias. Up the middle, Christian Walker at first. In the outfield, left to right, it's going to be Dubon, McCormick, and Smith with Yanner Diaz doing the catching.
Umpires tonight are presented by M&T Bank. Junior Valentine will take care of home plate tonight. Trip Gibson at first. Ryan Blakeney at second. And John Bacon will make the decisions at third. We're available. A telecast can be heard in Spanish by selecting the SAP button on your TV remote. SAP brought to you by Toyota Certified Used Vehicles. Set for game number 1. There's a real vibe in the building tonight. There has been in Houston today, given the fact that Carlos Correa is returning after they reacquired him.
It was also Correa's first game back in Houston.
It was on the road trip.
Yeah, they had a long road trip.
Fenway Park, that Correa was starting to return to the Astros, so they went 4-5 on that long trip, and they're finally home. He's there at third base tonight. The other reason is Alex Bregman, and the third reason is, Kev, these are 2 really good baseball teams with an eye on October.
Yeah, this really is. I mean, you're looking at 2 teams that can win the World Series. And I think the parity in baseball has been great, but you're looking at the Astros, you look at Seattle creeping up, they're only a game or a half a game up. The Red Sox have been climbing ever since that deadline, and then always stop.
Red Sox right now 4 back at Toronto, number 2 in the wild card race, 2.5 in front of the Yankees, who are third. Seattle has surged into the top spot right now in the wild card race. Here's Roman Anthony lead things off against Javier. And
off we go.
As he will knock
yeah, the first pitch is a base hit. There you go, Roman. Not wasting any time there. That'll be a single.
And that's what happens every time a guy shows up on Intentional Talk. Right away, he rips a single. Here comes Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
They've already had the pregame ceremony, so somewhat anticlimactic, but waving his helmet nonetheless at the fans here. Jarren Duran will follow him.
Yeah, and a nice job, too, by Junior Valentine, the home plate umpire. He walked out, threw the ball to Javier, then sort of stood in the grass. Just allowed that moment to be had. Don't need to rush. We got a pitch timer, pitch clock now. Throw that out and let him enjoy it.
You're going to have to do the same thing when Correa comes up to hit for Houston. Now it's at 298, 14 home runs.
Very aggressive
posted right out of the chute out of the Red Sox.
This is where the information that Alex can give. Obviously, you know Javier's going to be throwing a lot of fastballs, but he pounds that zone with a lot of heaters before the Tommy John. You figure it's going to be the same game plan. You see the first two hitters.
So it's an 0-1 count to Bregman here.
28-year-old is a very big part of Houston's 2022
We got Kevin Millar in the
World
booth
Series
tonight.
team. He was outstanding that year. He's not
That's
been
pretty
quite
cool.
the same guy since obviously the major injury to the elbow that required Tommy John, but this is a guy who posted a 254.
Doesn't come up in the
ERA
booth
and
that
almost
much anymore.
200 strikeouts in that World Series year.
Yeah, no, they're excited to get him back. We lost him last May. A great 2022. 23, not so much.
Oh, Breggy! 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 Yeah! Let's go! Yeah!
Returning to Houston, and he hits that one into the pocket boxes.
Is that what it's all about right there? We just saw a ceremony, like you said, a few minutes before the game.
Woo!
You get the ovation, and then you get the 1-1 breaking ball, chest high, top hand, and off the back of the facade for a 2-run home run. Alex Bregman, I'll tell you right now, ball player.
And they're not waiting around. You know, Javier had 5
Yeah, give him that
outings.
helmet.
His last outing, he only went 3 2/3. Maybe he goes 85 pitches. You don't really know what the stuff is like. The slider has been fantastic, and that's the
Let's
pitch.
go!
Peeking into the camera there. And
Already a
taking
2-0
shot
game.
for a 2-run homer. That Red Sox homer brought to you by Audi. Visit your New England Audi dealer today.
The hanger right there, middle, up. And I'm telling you, at this level, you don't get away with those. You don't get away with those with guys that can hit.
And the cheering stopped. Just like that.
Good to see you again. Now go away. Yeah, he loves hitting at this ballpark. It's why the swing is perfect, right? Both places kind of shallow to left. We got the green monster, but here, pull side power in the air. And some Red Sox fans cheering.
That was his mom and dad swinging a miss by Jaron Duran. His parents are here.
I mean, you got a whole crew here, man. And
Yeah.
you know what? He was loved here, 2-time World Series champ here for the Astros. And I know that you said it got quiet quick. It was like, hey, oh no, is that a home run? Oh, okay, it's down. We were up.
Durant fouls that off 2-2.
His folks are properly dressed.
Yeah, it's one of those weekends. He spent his whole career here, so he's walking in the ballpark. He's going to go talk to the parking guys, the attendants, you know, everybody, security guy outside the clubhouse. Those are the people you like. But I can guarantee you when it's over, he's going to be like, okay, that's past me, right?
Oh,
because
yeah.
there's a lot of emotion, a lot of people to see here.
Yeah, he was out running the sprints early because you knew that you got to get ready.
Yeah.
Because they're going to 15 minutes for the game. You got a whole ceremony. You got to say hi and hugs. But there's a lot more that goes into it mentally. But there's no other dude that knows and loves this game more than Alex Bregman.
2-2 outside on Duran.
That's a
He
full
didn't hit a
count.
little ground ball. He didn't flare a base hit. He hits a 2-run bomb.
It's just like, that's why you love this game. As much as we get out, like we get out a lot, we make right-hand turns. To be able to execute that in your first AB, it's just, that's just stuff you did in the backyard when you were a kid.
Yeah.
Ooh,
And didn't
fouls
you
that one
kind
off.
of have a notion, maybe not the first at bat, I certainly didn't think that, but that maybe tonight he would have one of those big nights. Returning here was going to really infuse him. Because this is special. This is different.
Yeah.
He did nothing but win here for 7 consecutive trips to the playoffs, to the ALCS.
9 years, you're the first-round pick at LSU coming as a shortstop. Correa, obviously, shortstop. It's going to be his first game back here, what is tonight, since 2021. But 2 great stories going on, and hopefully Correa just keeps it down to maybe just, a hard hit ball, say hi, nice swing.
Yeah, 3-2.
And that's ball 4.
Ball 4.
There you
Okay
go.
for the Red Sox to be patient with Christian Javier coming back as he is off of Tommy John, because he walked a lot of guys in 3 2/3 pitching at AAA Sugar Land the other day. Had a lot of trouble with his command.
I remember this kid in the 2021 ALCS. They used him for like 2 or 3 innings at a time. And he just mowed. Like for 3 innings, he shut you down. You had no chance. And you were like, okay, the next night you got a shot because he's going to be unavailable. Like those are the nights you're trying to win.
Grant takes off. A strike. The throw down will not get him.
Such a great job of base running right there.
Durant
That's what
steals
they do,
second.
is that they know. Right now, he's trying to pound the strike zone. After Durant just had a great at-bat, we were giving so much love to Breggy, and then the first pitch, see him. You can see right here, straight jump. Javier had no idea right now. And that was on him.
Come on, Trevor.
Trevor Story checking in at 256 with 18 home runs. He
Pop
will
that
pop
one up.
This one up back behind the plate. Diaz has plenty of room.
And that's caught for out number one.
Make the play, and that is the first out in the ball game.
Meanwhile, back to the game, they're up 2-0. You know, I mean, and that's how big that is. Kev, we were just out in San Diego, and what you saw from like Dylan Cease in that last outing, what you saw for 5 innings a night from that bullpen, if I was a hitter, I couldn't wait to get out of San Diego and to get here. You know, disrespect, because they got a great staff still here, but that was a different level.
Wilyer Abreu will take one outside for a ball.
Some of these bullpens in the big leagues, man, you can't even name 4 or 5. They come walking in throwing 98 with just stuff. You know, some are at 100 these days, but there are some that just, they look unhittable. You realize, well, we have a headset on that little.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're 21 home runs. A little rattler behind third. Correa will flip that on. Made a nice play.
That's down number 2.
Stealing on down to third. Durando, 2 down.
Boy, is that a nice play right there. Left-handed hitter. Abreu gets jammed. Almost going to hit the bag. That's where the shortstop comes out. Machado can make this play, Renato Correa. I tell you, when you play a lot of third base, that is a tougher play than he made it look.
He just started playing third base with this move. But that's one of the things he's always had is that arm. You know, and you're right, you're playing third base like you're a shortstop, especially on that ball there, but the arm will always play. If he decides, you know, the rest of his career, he could sit right where he is and be really good at it.
And Christian Javier is already getting beat up a little bit.
In 22, they won the World Series. Correa, they didn't want to give the big deal, you know, so he went on, and then now you're going to play third, and Peña's there.
Pretty good left side.
Yep.
Romy Gonzalez now 302 with 8 home runs for Romy, trying to pick up this run with 2 down. Red Sox ahead 2-0 and a blast by Alex Bregman against his former team.
That's that slider that Javier was just known for, right? But he also fastball come right at you, tough fastball to hit. The slider combination, it'd be interesting because he starts throwing this changeup a little bit more than he has in the past, or his curveball mixes in. He sticks with it.
1 ball and 1 strike. Well, Javier, the guy who pitched the first 6 innings of Houston's Game 4 World Series win against the Phillies, part of a combined no-hitter in World Series play.
Right.
Again, when he's on, he is tremendously effective. Going to be off the plate there. And 2-1.
It usually takes a little time when you come back. Even though you're healthy, it's usually that second year that you just kind of feel good. You know, it's going to take some time to feel. You always got the injury, the pain that you felt before the surgery. But he can pitch.
Romy, foul tip.
That's 2-2 to Romy Gonzalez.
Similar to Louis Garcia come back too, and it'll be the same thing. You know, we've seen guys come back from Tommy John, and you know, you say like, oh, you got so and so coming back. It's going to solidify the rotation, and it's just not the same. It's that following. Give me a healthy off season. Let me get into spring training. Year 2, I can dial it up.
2-2. And he'll stay alive as he will pop this one
fouled off.
out of play. Well, Red Sox swept Houston at Fenway on the last homestand. The Astros are clinging to first place right now, still a half game in front of red-hot Seattle in their division.
Their offense seems, the line looks deep now. You had the Baylor and Suarez. Now they look like the team to beat in that division.
They do. Pop foul back out of play as he hangs in.
Yeah, you got the East and the West. I still think Detroit.
Dude, the crack of the bat is like a split second before the ball actually hits, and that's just, I don't know, that's bothering the hell out of me.
That rotation, they're going to roll in people every night.
Evaldi, I mean, I was talking about, we're talking about, like, he's just not qualified. We've got like a 1.38.
He hasn't qualified yet, but
yeah, but like, those numbers are ridiculous.
2-2. And missed off the plate. Good call by Junior Valentine.
Wow. He has made some tough calls.
Full count.
That were balls. But boy, I'll tell you, they look like strikes.
Yeah, and it's why guys like Romy and Ref, you know, they destroyed left-handers, but you put them in there against righties, and they still give you a good at-bat. I'd like to see him just finish it off.
And that's strike 3.
Strikes him out with a sweeper, but the Red Sox are on the board.
Well, yep, the Red Sox scored 2 runs thanks to the Bregman 2-run home run, and that'll make it a 2-0 ball game as we head to the bottom of the first here in Houston, Texas.
Starts with the yard work. Because the big moment is just one moment forged by 1,000 moments. Strauss in Major League Baseball. You're up, go yard.
Alex Bregman, number 3 on trending right now.
Except one thing, we just can't stop being American. So get out there, take your swings, rev your engines and let freedom ring, and never, ever, ever stop being American. Hey fellas, ready to get started? Nothing stops America, and nothing stops Ram.
Right now, during the Ram Make This the Summer event, get 10% below MSRP or get 1.9% financing for 72 months on select 2025 Ram 1500 models.
Looking for a house? Might be time to think about getting a mortgage.
You could mortgage in the dark.
Or know the steps with Better.
You could mortgage on their time.
Or with Better on yours.
You could overpay on fees.
Or mortgage with Better and save. Go to Better.com to mortgage right. Find out how much house you can afford in 3 months.
Dude, you can buy a Samuel Adams Bregman beer. I love that.
Step up to the plate and get ready to play ball. The baseball show for kids where you can learn about batting, fielding, and everything in between from the real pros. Every swing is a big hit on Play Ball. Saturday mornings at 10 Eastern on MLB Network.
Does a bat tap untap Good Mojo? AI from Google Cloud knows that 125 hitters tapped home plate in last year's postseason. Those who tapped twice or more had a hard hit rate of 41.
Here's Correa. Fuck that guy.
Lineup. Pena will lead it off, and then Carlos
Oh, yeah.
His return.
Pena's leading it off, and then Correa.
Diaz, also Arias at second base, Dubon in left. McCormick in center field, and Cam Smith.
Jerry Pena hitting .315 on the air.
Taking on the Red Sox starter, brought to you by BuyAToyota.com. Garrett Crochet, 13-4, 2.24 ERA. He's won 9 consecutive decisions over 11 starts. Got a weak pop-up
And
here toward
that's
right.
popped up.
Gonzalez.
And that'll be
now
caught
Brady coming in.
for out number 1.
So Garrett gets his first man, and here comes Carlos Correa. We're lining up outside, waiting for him tonight.
Here's Correa. Dipshit Carlos Correa. Getting a little standing ovation right now.
Carlos Correa.
Tips his helmet to the crowd. Gets a little standing ovation. His first game back in Houston. We know how the fans love him there.
Not sure I've ever seen 2 of those
in one game, yeah.
The first inning of a game.
That's funny, man. I was going to ask you. That is funny. You're right. You don't think 2 of them, right?
Players that meant a lot to this organization.
Boy, did they.
I mean, when you came in here, they were flying winning, and it was just Altuve, Correa, Bregman. I mean, yeah, there was Tucker and Jordan, but it was those 5 every night.
Yep.
And he's hot. Like, we just saw him in Minnesota, and, you know, he was okay. 267, had a couple homers, had 7 homers. But I tell you, since this trade, 405. A couple bombs, he's on fire.
I thought it was the biggest trade acquisition for a team at that moment, right? We had to sit there and kind of, you analyze all the teams, who did this, that. Padres went out and got, felt like 15 dudes. You had the Suarez to Seattle, but I thought the Correa move to get that done because there's money involved.
Yeah.
You know, and the Twins are paying some of that money. That's what Jim Crane does such a great job at this organization.
Remember Carlos Correa signed with the Mets? But then he didn't pass his physicals, so then that contract got voided. And then he signed with the Giants, and then the same thing happened, and then he finally signed with the Twins.
Like, $15 million. Had Stevie Cohen, the owner for the Mets, paying. Right now they're getting Correa back, and here we go.
2-2 hammered foul on the right field line.
It's foul.
Altuve on deck.
Yeah, they had some questions in their infield. Right, so you bring in Correa, you bring in Arias,
Yep.
who you bring in just to play against the Red Sox because he kills you. But good player too defensively. For sure up in infield.
Crochet fires and strikes him out. 99.
That's strike 3.
Garrett Crochet.
See a little extra life here from Garrett. First pitch of the game to Pena was 97. He gears this one up at 99 miles an hour. Correa just nodding. Try a second at bat.
Sitting on that slurve, sitting on something soft. That's why they take that, just so you know at home.
Altuve now with 2 up, 2 down, 287 with 21 home runs. Grounds that one and into left field for a base hit.
That's a base hit for Jose Altuve.
Let's take a look at the Red Sox defense presented by Bigelow T. Alex Bregman will be at third base with Story and Gonzalez up the middle. Toro is at first. In the outfield, left to right, it's Duran, Rafaela back in center, and Abreu. Carlos Narvaez returns doing the
You
catch.
have 93 errors. That's the most in the American League. That's bad.
Is Walker the first baseman? 16 home runs for him, hitting 238.
Ain't gonna win a World Series like that.
98-mile-an-hour sinker, reaches out, finds a hole. He's been on fire lately, too.
Yeah, just had his 250th career home run as well.
And he's got about 30 plus in the postseason. Like he's up there with the big boys' names. I mean, he has been everything. He's a guy that had to knock on doors to get an opportunity. If he shows up to your high school baseball team, you're like, huh? Can you try out, sir? I mean, he's 5'5", 5'6", gives every kid hope, and just an absolute beast.
Walker will take that one for a called strike, and it's 0-2.
Walker had a good weekend last weekend up in Boston, a couple of home runs.
Does not throw with that last one.
It's a good pitch, got a lot at the plate.
Crochet trying to become the first man in the big leagues to win 14 games tonight. And only Skeens has a lower starter ERA. Swinging and missed that, fooled him badly and struck him out.
That's strike 3. That'll end the inning. So we head to the second inning here in a 2-0 ball game.
Dr. Stafford, a
From
real
Houston,
People say
Texas.
he's passionate about dentistry.
It says here, Dr. Sinus got great bedside manner.
Sweet.
You boys good?
Superman, coach.
Dr. Sales on 33rd Street? He could practically skate there.
Does he take our insurance?
Sure does.
That's super important.
And he's got an opening after practice. Booked it.
Sweet.
So sweet.
Sweet.
You've got options. Book now.
All your favorite games from MLB are back, bigger, bolder, and better than ever. Fields with daily puzzles like MLB Pickle, the ultimate mystery player challenge, and Immaculate Grid, where stats and strategy collide. Or be the first to beat the streak and hit your way to the $5.6 million jackpot. For something completely new, there's Spinball. Just spin the wheel and build your team for a chance to win. And can't forget the classics like Trivia, By the Numbers, and MLB Bingo. The game's official home for games is MLB Play. Only on the MLB app and MLB.com.
It's amazing when a network built for 60,000 fans feels custom built for you. CDW makes that happen by delivering seamless game day experiences with Cisco. Secure connectivity supports mobile ticketing and location-based services, which streamline operations for teams, making every fan feel like the #1 fan. Make amazing happen. Cisco and CDW.
Let's check out Javier's pitching arsenal presented by WB Mason. Used to be a 3-pitch pitcher, but this changeup now, last year he started throwing it a lot. This was from last season before Tommy John. 4-seam fastball, slider, change. Changeup used to be 7-8% or so, but last year he's mixed in a few here tonight already.
Just tuning in, Alex Bregman got him for a 2-run homer, 2 batters in to put the Sox on top 2-0. Kevin Millar in the booth with us for these 3 here in Houston, Texas, after interviewing Roman Anthony earlier today on Intentional Talk on MLB Network. And I saw you guys hanging around the cage for quite some time after that.
Yeah, just understanding that, he is so mature above his age. He really is. Like, just understanding, just struggles. Most guys, their age, they've never struggled, right? The number one prospect,
So with a high fly ball, it's pretty well hit to right. Smith's going back onto the track, though, and underneath, and he'll make the catch.
That's on number 1.
One down.
But just talking about the struggles and understanding that and embracing those and making adjustments even as a young kid. And I love talking hitting. I love the young guys. They go through all this analytic stuff, but most of them are ball players, You got to deal with it. But I love what he has to say because 2 years ago.
I wonder who Roman Anthony was, what team he was a fan of growing up.
$130 million deal playing with the Red Sox, and it hasn't changed him. He is just grounded and just a ball player.
I know he grew up in Florida.
Cedar Rafael at 259 with 14 home runs. And didn't you make a point during the interview to look into the camera and say, and he's single?
That's right. And we were talking, and then he got Rob, right now, he gets a chance to hang out with the guys, and we're talking about the plane rides, right? The card games, and it gives you a chance because guys have families. He goes, I don't have a family or a significant other. So I said, all right, time out. I looked at the guy, I said, ladies, we were talking about a single man right here. And you know what? He's about a 10.
I don't think you had to tell the ladies that.
You're right.
No.
You're right. But he's a 10. I mean, he's everything, right? He's just a nice, humble, good-looking, playing ball, and here we go.
Doing rather well.
Italian. Look at it. He can dress. He can make some meatballs, right?
I knew Lou would get to that.
His dad and brother were Anthony, and he goes, thank God they were named Anthony, and so they named him Roman.
One man out for Cedar.
Yeah, Roman Anthony actually went to Stoneman Douglas High School. That's the school in Parkland that got shot up
2 for 20.
a few years ago, back like 7 years ago.
Second, whether that's kind of getting in his mind or not, but get him back to where he was before the break. Well, you guys
That's ball 4.
Yeah, you got away from that Padres bullpen.
So Cedar Rafaela takes a fucking
They'll
walk.
throw you up at 2 for 20 quick.
That's
He sure will. But yeah, with him, it's
new.
He's always swinging. Like even when he was hot, everyone's like it's different. No, you're still swinging. The difference was, and we've seen it with everybody. You see with Trevor Story, you see with all these guys. Wilyer Abreu, they get a good pitch to hit at the end of the at bat. The double in the gap. They don't foul it back. They give the guy an opportunity to execute a pitch.
Narvaez at 248 back in the lineup. A dive back by Cedar Rafaela. Red Sox looking like they want to do some running here tonight. Jaron Duran's already picked second base.
Well, Diaz isn't a thrower. 199 is kind of like league average. They saw Fermin out in San Diego. Another guy that's like elite.
Holding a soft one down and in.
And Diaz will get lazy back there. He's an offensive dude, but you'll see him kind of try to one-hand stuff. I guarantee you that was the reports for Alex and the boys when they met.
Roman Anthony on deck. Red Sox in front 2-0 in Houston. Foul back out of play by Narvaez.
Another one you want to get back going. Maybe these 4, 5, 6 days off dealing with that knee injury. Connor did a lot of catching. Maybe give him. He's a rookie, but you're behind the plate, taking control of this pitching staff. Not just physical, it's the mental grind, and he's been struggling here the last 3 or 4 weeks offensively.
Javier with a 1-1. Runner goes. And a good one to run on. No chance for Diaz whatsoever on that pitch. Another stolen base for the Red Sox as Cedar Rafaela will pick one up here with 1 out.
What I like here, too, Narvaez saw the jump. It's a 1-1 count. Got a good pitch to hit and said, I'm going to take this. It's a bad. Let's get him in scoring position. I'm going to battle with 2 strikes. A lot of guys, they don't want to give that pitch up.
2-2.
And it's okay to hit with 2 strikes. You get 3. Guys that can hit deep in the counts and have the confidence of that, you got now runner in scoring position, a little blooping a run here, but you're exactly right. To be able to take that immediately with that jump, you have to.
Number 17 for Cedar. He's running again. Pitcher will step off and now freezes him. And they're going to get him in a rundown here between second
come
and third.
on.
Correa went for the tag.
That's out.
And 2 down.
A little greedy there, inside move. Saw him hopping around. is going to be the inside move. You know, people always say that inside move, it never works. I disagree. I think it works a lot, especially in today's game. These guys hop. When they see it, they're gone. Little inside move, keep them honest. I guarantee this team right now on second will have that in their mind next time they're out there.
Exactly. They all hop. We were taught that. Now they kind of hop. They start, and they keep creeping. But the inside move, I agree with you. You'll see it. It's sometimes used at the wrong time. Perfectly executed by the outfield.
2-2. He tried to hold up, and he went. They did appeal first base umpire over there. Trip Gibson said
and that'll be on number 3. So we head to the bottom of the second in a 2-0 ball game still.
The big moment. The big moment doesn't start with the big result.
Kind of an unfortunate inning.
With the yard work. Because the big moment is just one moment forged by 1,000 moments. Strauss in Major League Baseball. You're up. Go Yard.
Over the years, you've built equity in your home. And over the years, life happens. And through life's ups and downs and ups again, when you need money for some of life's necessities, now your home pays you back. Let us show you how you can access $45,000 or more. Give us a call or visit us online at loandepot.com today.
Experience the thrill of MLB like never before. Pick your favorite players to throw perfect pitches and smash home runs. Real baseball, real fast. Get into the spirit of the game with MLB Pro Spirit. Play for free today.
The journey. It starts here, on the fields where dreams begin. Every swing counts. Every step matters. Every moment inspires. The fundamentals today, the possibilities of tomorrow. Pitch, hit, and run. The journey starts here. Scan the QR code to sign up today.
Check out Crochet's Arsenal. It's presented by Audi. Rides that four-seam fastball. He's got a good one here tonight. Cutter, sinker, sweeper's been the big swing and miss. He'll mix 4 or 5 change-ups in tonight.
Diaz leading off here in the bottom of the second for Houston. Red Sox ahead 2-0. Diaz has been one of the hotter hitters as of late. 17 games, hitting .317.
That sweeper is like going another level. You know, it's four-seam power. It's cutter that makes everybody uncomfortable. And then this sweeper's just been such a swing and miss pitch for him.
You're right. It looks a lot like Chris Sale.
Yeah.
It really does. It comes out like the heater with the arm action. And that's what you're reading as a hitter, so you get swings like that.
2 moves him back. The Crochet has not taken a defeat. Not a personal loss since May 26 in Milwaukee. Hammered but fouled on the line.
I mean, he's everything you want, right? As a big ace, he's a stopper. You don't go through miserable 10-game losing streaks with guys like him on your staff, right? Because there's times, you know, you're not hitting, or bullpen might not have been doing their job, but you always got this security blanket with a guy like Garrett Crochet.
1-2 got him. He swung and missed on the sweeper. It's 3 strikeouts among the first 5 Astros tonight.
Again, this sweeper, a lot of teams' approach is kind of like, you know, you think left center because of that cutter and that fastball, he'll throw it in. And you have to commit. You know, you have to commit to this, what you think is the cutter fastball and that sweeper with that movement.
Arias tags that one, but he's going to hook it foul down the left field line.
That's foul.
Certainly a home run distance, but foul.
This guy, even when he's in Baltimore, I put him in the lineup every game here against the Red Sox. 351 in his career, 58 games.
That's a
351.
That's a big number against a squad, right?
It's not 3 or 4 games.
And by the way, we talk about your bats on deck. He's sitting there watching Diaz get 4 straight sweepers in a row. So he went up there ambushing on that first big bat. You know, your bat starts on deck. You watch the game, you have all your reports, but if you're watching that at bat, there was 4 straight breaking balls, you know, and he almost sat there and clipped them. But it's on deck is not just to sit there and say hi to everybody. You'll lock in there.
1-2 outside.
I love my dog.
Crochet,
Just laying over there, so cute.
For the league lead in wins. He had 6 no decisions where he has a 1.23 ERA.
Just off the outside edge there on Arias, who is running full.
They've given him 2 wins, 2 runs in some of those games. You're talking about a man who's already got 18.
Yeah, he's going for 20 tonight.
Yeah.
Hey, here we are in August. He's going for his 20th. He's going to be 32-3.
Is 3-2 on the way. And that is strike 3.
That's strike 3 out number 2.
Right on the black to strike out Arias.
Backdoor cutter now, too? Because this cutter's usually used inner half. You're giving up on it as a hitter. We're going to come back and paint with that now?
Matt stays away. You know, like a strikeout to Diaz, it kind of went down. It didn't quite go in. Lamar's a setup in there. That just painted away.
Dubon will pop a foul back out of play. So 2 up, 2 down. 4 strikeouts already here for Crochet. Beat Kansas City last time out after getting that extra rest. As he went 7 strong innings, just 2 runs. Did face Houston twice last year while with Chicago. 0-1, but 17 strikeouts in 10 innings against them. Two one coming to Dubon. Evens up the count. Our Coors Light beating the pressure. Crochet's ranks in the American League coming into play today. Number 1 in wins, number 1 in ERA, number 1 in innings. Bearing down on 200 strikeouts. Three and 2.
I mean, every team has a number 1, but not every team has an ace.
I agree.
You know, and there's a big difference. He's 1. Schoolball's 1. You know, when you go around the league, like every team's got a 1 through 5, a guy that'll start game 1, but not everybody. Ace is different.
And a 3-2 on the way to Dubon. They'll pop him up. Bregman coming in. Into foul territory and makes the grab.
That's on number 3.
1-2-3. Second inning.
Chevy is
So we enter the 3rd inning and still a 2-0 ball game.
Like the people who keep this country moving. For them, only America's most dependable truck will do. In every Chevy truck, dependability comes standard.
Oh, our car's value went up.
Maybe we should track all our cars' value on Carvana.
All of them?
All of them. We need more trackers.
I'll track the van.
Gotcha. Is that my belt?
Parts of it, yeah. Ooh, I'm getting a value update. Do you see which one is going up?
How's it tracking?
Good. Got some dips, some rises. Now what? Hold?
Sold. Did we get a little carried away?
No, room for more.
Track your car's value on Carvana today. I want to take a moment to shout out one of the behind-the-scenes heroes here at MLB, the one and only Zoom Phone. Harold, you with me?
Absolutely, Lauren. For MLB, Zoom's AI-first business phone system helps in so many ways. It's easy to manage, gives teams the tools they need to do their best work, elevates the fan experience and keeps things secure and reliable so MLB runs smoothly.
For a real behind-the-scenes hero, see how Zoom Phone is the right call for your business. JTB has been nurturing perfect moments through tourism. Behind them, there's always been meaningful exchanges that transcend encounter. When connections spark to life that opens your eyes and drive.
Top of the third here in Houston, the Red Sox with a 2-0 lead. Tom Caron back with you, a night that saw all the emotion in that first inning. Carlos Correa being introduced, Alex Bregman being introduced, and then hitting the 2-run home run. I spoke with Jeremy Pena, the All-Star shortstop, about both of those players. He never played with Correa, came in and essentially replaced him at shortstop, and said he knew him from his years coming up through the minors, and said they already feel his leadership here. As for Bregman, he said it was weird to see him in a Red Sox uniform at Fenway last week. Even weirder to see him here in Houston playing against the Astros. So a lot of love between those players. He said he's one of the most special guys he ever played with. They won a championship, obviously, here together. Jeremy Pena, of course, one of the few Major League ball players out of the University of Maine. Here's a fun fact, guy. 2 of his years there, he was with Jeremy Swayman, who's now the Bruins goaltender, and he told me they've become pretty good friends. They stay in touch and talk quite a bit. So 2 pretty famous Jeremys out of the University of Maine.
Cool note there from a Mainer. Well done, TC.
That's really good there.
Yeah, UMaine was loaded when I was in high school. That's where everybody in the Northeast wanted to play.
Really?
Yeah, it's dropped off a little bit. It's other schools now, but back then, I mean, you're playing shortstop, University of Maine. You got to bring your shovels out, a little pregame, get rid of the snow.
In April, for sure. Swayman's a good dude, that goalie. We played a little golf together in that Maine event up there in Portland, Maine, and super good dude.
Can he hit it?
Tell you what, dude, those hockey players are all good, right?
It's amazing.
Even if you're a goalie, you're still good. You've handled the stick somewhere.
Kevin, it might be the most annoying thing about hockey. They are all really good golfers, and their swings all look awful, but they hit it 350 yards.
Scalded, but a foul. Off the bat, Roman Anthony is 1 for 1 and has scored a run as well. Bregman on deck. 2-0 Boston. And the first of 3 here in Houston. Javier making his return to their rotation after Tommy John surgery. It's a pop-up foul back out of play by Roman.
Just missed that pitch. A little floater up there, almost very similar to the Bregman homer.
Who does he remind you of, Kevin, in terms of approach, swing, all of that stuff? Is anybody that pops out right now?
Well, when you have the knowledge of the strike zone, so immediately, like, there is that Soto-ish, he knows his zone, right? When you're able to take pitches and wait for your pitch, but to use the gaps like Freddie Freeman, even though Freddie Freeman swings nothing like, you know, his swing, but I think the approach is, I think he is eyeballs are left center. He's thinking strong through the middle of the field, but he's got absolutely electric power that you're going to see him. He's going to hit a lot of home runs this league.
9th pitch of this at bat coming up.
You know, people always talk about like power, something you learn. And when you watch him, the only real knock on him last year, maybe even this year, is like the ground ball rates in like that 55 range. He hits 106 on the ground, and then like he'll get the ball in the air a little bit. He's got 2 home runs right now. He's going to be 20 plus, approaching 30. You know, within a couple years here in his career.
Yeah,
Get the ball in the air.
Surprised it hasn't like picked up at all yet, though.
Good pitch to hit, right? And he's got that.
Like, I know that power is going to come, but
he has a plan.
He's going to get
strike 3
here. The four-seamer, long at bat, 10 pitch at bat, he strikes out, and 1 away in the Red Sox third. Now Alex Bregman for the 2nd time. And not getting cheered.
Now they're booing him.
That's okay. That's okay. They showed him love. Now you're the enemy.
Booing him in the 2nd at bat.
That's great. That is
Yeah,
great.
they really don't like him.
East Coast feel right here out here in Texas.
To say.
The Red Sox fans.
Usually it's like yes sir, no sir. Now we got some booze.
Hit another one then. Fuck him.
And the 0-1.
Fouled off.
He wants that pitch back. He wants that pitch back. He was on it. We're talking about a half an inch straight back.
Played some 1,200 games, almost 9 seasons here in Houston. Where they drafted him, developed him, and he became an all-star. He's going to crack that one into left field.
That was going to be caught. Wow, that was a great catch.
He's a good defender out there in left field. 2 down.
Round number 2.
Reggie's home run in the first inning.
Yeah, that one there off the end a little bit. This one here, not so much. This thing barreled to left. He knew it the minute he left the bat. Knows this ballpark. I love they cheer him his first at bat, and then boom, his second.
I like that.
So 2 away for Jared Duran, who drew a walk and stole the base in the first inning. Batting stats presented by your local Honda dealers. And the base is empty. Ripped down the right field line, but foul. This is an Astro pitching staff starting to get pretty healthy. Spencer Arrighetti is coming back. He already is back. He's made 1 start. He'll start against the Red Sox tomorrow night. Lance McCullers, Garcia in France, other starters who are also getting healthier. High chopper, and that's going to kick through for a base hit. It'll take a wide turn. Always got to keep an eye on Durant on those high bounders that get through like that, giving him an opportunity to take second.
You can see him right here. He wasn't sure Urias is going to get this ball, so he's going straight to the back. As soon as he gets by him, it's an immediate turn. You'll see him here go up the line, not sure if he's it. Like, boom, by. And yes, you're right, OB. He is thinking too. 1 bobble, he's going.
Stole the base last time after taking ball 4. Here's Trevor Story.
That's one of the reasons why this team is where they are, too. I mean, even with all those injuries, they're still 3rd in the American League in ERA. They're 1st in strikeouts. They punch out a lot of dudes. 2nd in batting average against, and you just mentioned some of these arms that they haven't had all year.
I believe they're going to get all those guys back. That is across for a called strike on Trevor.
It's an organization for the last 7-8 years that, you know what, they've just been solid, right? I think everybody kind of sees the staff that Seattle's had over the last 5 years, and offense wouldn't happen. And then, but the Astros, even when they were 5-6 games up, it was like, how are they doing it? They just win. They just win, and like you said, they got arms, they pitch enough, they get some timely hitting. But I tell you right now, I think it shocked a lot of people the last 6 weeks when they kind of took that division over. But they've done a great job here of getting ball players and finding out what works for them and the identity of this club, right? But you still have that mainstay of Jose Altuve, who seems like he's been here forever. And now you've added your Correa, who I feel is going to be a great pickup for them. Jeremy Payne has turned into a star. At the University of Maine, we figured out with Jeremy Swayman as his partner out there. Now they're boys. See that, Lulu? Not a lot of tie-ins are playing ice hockey these days, but I don't even know where that came from. So
the 0-2 pitch to Trevor Story as Durant gets his lead at first. Trying to get down into scoring position and up top of ball.
Big one though. It's like Jordan is starting to start a hitting progression. But that's taking a little bit longer than everybody thought.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, just starting a hitting progression. Is he coming back? I mean, he's one of the best hitters in the game.
Hands down. Huh. Big fella, just big easy.
And it goes swung on a miss. Dan struck him out. That's all for the Sox. 1 hit, 1 left in the third.
Need a new mattress but confused by all the options? We understand that so many choices can make mattress shopping overwhelming. And our sleep experts have the extensive training, unrivaled know-how, and advanced tools to match you with the perfect mattress. And right now, get a queen mattress plus adjustable base for just $499.99. So for the great sleep you deserve, visit Mattress Firm. We make sleep easy.
Visit OCRRA.org to download our free recycling rules guide today.
I remember those biochem notes. It was 15 semesters ago to this very night.
How old are you?
Dozens of pages of incoherent ramblings. I'd hoped to finish by 2 a.m., but I was just...
Thanks. It's a Mac. Can just create key points.
Look at the big brain on Kevin.
Hey, it's Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. Now, I was looking for fun ways to tell you that Mint's offer of unlimited premium wireless for $15 a month is back. So I thought it would be fun if we made these $15 bills. You know, it's green, Mint saves you money, maybe my face is on it, maybe the back of my head as well. But it turns out that's very illegal. So there goes my big idea for the commercial here, and now I have a lot of counterfeit money to burn.
If you struggle with CPAP, you should check out Inspire. No mask, no hose, just sleep. Inspire. Learn more and view important safety information at inspiresleep.com.
Last half of the third inning in Houston, and the 2-0 lead on the Astros. And immediately a ground ball by McCormick, soft roller right to Gonzalez. 1 pitch, 1 out for Garrett Crochet in the third. We'll get Cam Smith next. Game 2 tomorrow night, same start time at 8:10. Dustin May will make his second Red Sox start since the trade from the Dodgers, up against the right-hander Spencer Arrighetti. And Walker Buehler to pitch against the very tough Hunter Brown on Wednesday at 7:10. Smith, the 9-hitter, hitting .251 with 7 home runs.
We'll take those 1-pitch outs. Only in 31 pitches here. Get some length from Garrett. Rest that bullpen.
He's fan 4. He's allowed 1 hit.
Just reminds me of like that John Lester in his prime. Just stays in on the hands, and you just yell. I used to yell at him, like, "Get off me! Stop throwing cutters inside."
Cutter there.
Yeah, just powerful, man. Just powerful. Then all of a sudden, boom! You'll get 98 paint.
Nine strikeout number 5. Dance a bit. 2-2.
This kid Cam Smith, the 14th overall pick in the draft last year. With 32 games in the minors. Come on up.
Tears into that one on the run. Durand heading into the corner. That's a fair ball. Now playing around a bit. Smith heading into second. He'll slide in with a double. And their second hit off Garrett Crochet. 1 out double in the third inning.
To bounce in that sweeper, he tried to go back in there with it. Just left it up just a little bit. Not an awful pitch. He probably wanted to bury it for the swing and miss. Just right down there in that line.
So Smith, the 20th double of his season, brings up Pena. 0 for 1 with a fly to right. First one a strike at 97. Pena coming off a rough series in New York against the Yankees. 1 for 13. Hammers that one through the hole for a base hit. Smith into second, stopping there as Durand.
Got runners on first and second now.
Back-to-back hits for Houston.
It's that cutter.
Yep.
Spinning some balls in here this inning. I got away from the heater a little bit here this inning. At 97, he used it to get ahead with paint.
And it plays, and what it does, it makes the sweeper and cutter more electric, right? You start kind of 2-3 in a row, and then as a hitter, you're going to find that speed, but he'll figure it out. He's one of the best.
We'll bring up Correa in an RBI situation. First and third, 1 down. He struck out looking in the first inning. Fouls this one away, strike 1. Lou pointed out on the last road trip, playing for Houston again after the trade from Minnesota, Correa hit .405 over 9 games. And a base
Yeah, that's a base hit for Correa. Fucking shit. So I'm making a 2-1 ball game.
On the board with 3 consecutive hits against Garrett Crochet to make it 2-1.
This ain't good.
He didn't do a lot here in this one, right? Comes with the fastball. Correa just shortens it up, puts it in play, finds a hole. Yeah, you're not trying to drive the ball to the ballpark there. You know you got a tough guy in Crochet. That hole's wide open to get that run in.
So it'll be Altuve next. He had a base hit in the first inning. One down, first inning.
You got to throw him something out of his own first pitch, right? Because he's gonna swing at it.
They're coming up hacking, and I mean that ball. He was programmed. I'm going up there. Listen, Garrett Crochet's a strike thrower. That's your game plan. You don't want to get behind. He's a strikeout pitcher, so you get it. But that was a lot of first pitches right there in a row.
0-1 to Altuve. That's a strike.
They're not letting many pitches go. They're coming out hacking. They're looking first pitch.
Yeah, you don't have time with great pitchers, right? Their tempo's good. They pound the zone. You take one and strike one. You foul one off. You're 0-2. So, you know, the game plan. Yet we all have a game plan going into a game. Period. And obviously, you're in battle mode when you face guys like Garrett Crochet. He dominates most of the time, but you're going to have innings like this where you tip your cap for a second. Correa did a nice job of, like you said, not trying to do too much, and now you got to go out here with 2 strikes and get out 2 guys.
Swinging a high fly ball into left field. That hangs up, though, for Durant. He's right there to make the catch. And who's heading on back to first and second. And 2 away. In front of Christian Walker, the cleanup man. He is 0 for 1 with a strikeout so far tonight against Garrett. Decent power out of that spot with 16 home runs.
Yeah, got off to a slow start. Didn't have a whole lot early, but he's found his little home run swing lately.
Did he hold up? He did. Kirk Gibson said he did not take a cut.
I would have said he went. There's a lot of body there. Bat tries to stay back. Sometimes umpires read body.
You can see there's swing mode right out of the gate. That ball wasn't even close.
Pena and Correa will get their leads. Stalled and foul. We've had a couple of cuts that have landed in foul territory tonight. Particularly well hit. Run in for Houston in the third, a 2-1 game. And with 2 down, here comes the 1-1.
They haven't taken many pitches. It's a normal game here through 3 innings, right? Attacking.
Lefty has struck out 4. 2-2.
This is your action pitch right here, 2-2. You know, 3-2 puts him in motion. Right now, I think this is the pitch you go after. Whether that's elevating that 99, this is where you pick it up out of your back pocket.
Left center field deep. That's way
Come
back
on.
there.
Fuck!
That's going to be on the track.
That's down. And that'll tie up the game.
Here comes Correa around.
And Correa comes in, and that will give the Astros a 3-2 lead.
Christian Walker coming through.
Fuck.
Call for that fastball, Kevin. He hung it. Or the worst pitch
Christian
he's thrown
Walker
here.
drives in.
A hanging cutter
The go-ahead
with 2
runs.
strikes. These guys are in swing mode. He's looking for it, puts a good swing on it. Like I said, their aggressiveness almost, I feel like, has gotten him away from his fastball. He's trying to spin him to get them to expand this zone.
So Bailey out for a mound visit. For RBIs 64 and 65. And brings up Yonder Diaz, the catcher, 0-1 with a K. Boy, these guys uber aggressive or what?
Yes, they are. Bailey going out there is a good time to kind of relax and get back to that, because we sometimes forget there's books, but your 96 to 100 is different.
0-1. That one ate him up. On the sweeper, 0-2.
That's that good one, right? That just comes out probably middle in and then all of a sudden ends up in the third back leg.
He's got 20 pitches this inning. If I had to guess, they've taken 3. Maybe 4.
Throws up 3-2. Lob toward right, but that's going to go into foul territory off the chalk. Abreu charging. And they'll do it again on 0-2. So Crochet roughed up to the tune of 4 hits so far here in the third inning. Diaz, decent pop, 16 home runs. Fouls that one away, late cut.
Navarro's won that ball just a little higher, and you get to swing and miss. It stayed in the box, but you just need that about 3 more balls higher, and that's where that pitch looks real good as a hitter.
Crochet looking to end the inning right here on the bat of Diaz. Fouled back to the screen as he stays alive. Cam Smith began the inning after 1 out with a double. Peña single, Correa with a base hit, and then Walker crunching a 2-run double. Ground ball, second base, Gonzalez there. Sets it down. But Crochet allows 3 runs, and Houston's on top.
Yep, will the Astros take a 3-2 lead?
This is really becoming ridiculous.
3-home run day for Aaron Judge.
Bronx Bombers are back.
Judge strikes one. The show rolls on for Aaron Judge. This is a generational player.
He's a special talent. He's going to go down to the greatest gangster of all time.
Jackson's career. I would compare my career to a farmer. With rain when you wanted, sunshine when you wanted to. And when you loaded up your truck, prices were at an all-time high.
Broken bat up the middle, base hit, Reggie Jackson.
On the way home with a pocket full of money, you'd be smiling.
This crispy chicken is from a taco place. This crispy chicken is from a taco place? Hey, this crispy chicken's from Taco Bell? The taco place? This chicken is so perfectly crispy with tortilla chip coating. It's from a taco place.
AOL is discontinued its dial-up finally after 30 years. Oh yeah, I heard about that.
From your taco place, it's also a chicken place that's also a taco place.
If you struggle with CPAP, you should check out Inspire. No mask, no hose, just sleep. Inspire. Learn more and view important safety information at inspiresleep.com.
Enter the Dining in the Dugout sweepstakes presented by Plymouth Rock. No purchase necessary. Red Sox looking up at the Astros here, 3-2 Houston. As we move on to the top half of the fourth inning, Lonnie, Kevin Millar, Dave O'Brien, and Tom Caron from Dyken Park taking over the naming rights here this year. Air conditioning company.
We'll call it Minute Maid probably for a while.
Right. I tried to do that in the Waze. Nope. Dyken Park.
Wouldn't even take it there, huh?
No. My boys told me, Dad, you're wrong. I'm like, yep, you're right. Over all those years, right? And then they changed names and.
Yeah, did you tell them I was right for a long time? A long time.
They should at least respect like a quick name change.
At least the first year.
Yeah, give it some time.
Brayo 0 for 1. He's grounded out to third. And then Gonzalez and then Toro against Christian Javier. See how long he lasts tonight.
Come on, Willier.
Probably around 75. As he comes back from Tommy John. Dropped in there for strike. Sox have dropped 3 of their last 4 after a 7-game winning streak. 1 crack foul.
That's what a 7-game winning streak does for you too, though. You know, allows you to kind of drop 3 out of 4 and during a stretch, which is going to happen. Where they got 42, 43 games left.
Two on the way. Hit, but that'll be snagged by Pena. Shortstop will throw him out, 1 gone.
Come and show off your Irish pride at Fenway for Irish Celebration Day, August 17th. When purchasing through this special offer, you can receive an exclusive Red Sox rugby shirt. Visit redsox.com/Irish to learn more. I'll get you one of those, Kev.
Yeah, I'm half Irish.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a nice gift. Large, extra large, depending on holidays.
Depending on the barbecue.
Right.
Romy getting in there, and he'll take a strike. He's playing second base tonight.
It's a dessert. The meat's okay. It's the barbecue sauce that's basically, I guess, a lot of sugar. I learned all that. I didn't realize the sauces were so bad for you.
Are they really bad for you? Because I really like barbecue.
No, you know what? You can do it. You can do it. I think, you just got to kind of maybe dip. You don't want to pour the barbecue sauce all over. Just kind of get you a little taste each bite.
Dip, don't pour.
That's right.
That'll be a strikeout first trip, and he'll take it high for ball.
What are your sides, though, with barbecue?
You know, I'm a big coleslaw guy.
Are you really?
I really, really like coleslaw.
Okay.
All kinds of different coleslaws. Really like that. Corn on the cob is an absolute must.
Yeah.
And a barbecue for me. It's really basic for the most part. Filed back. How about yourself?
I would go to the potato salad instead of the coleslaw. I'm not a coleslaw guy. I got to have some beans in there.
Sure.
I figure you're playing for the Tide because you have that the protein scene.
I mean, cornbread's automatic.
Automatically bread. Any bread, period, end of story. And if you got some mac and cheese, Obi, what?
The problem is everything you both have mentioned, I'd be diving in at a barbecue. That's the whole problem with the barbecue.
2-2.
You can't really stop.
I like the jalapenos though.
Yeah, I'm not a jalapeno guy.
Really?
No, just not.
Italians don't like the spice?
I don't. I know Italians do.
Oh.
I don't.
I'm missing out in life.
I would have that winter ball, the hot sauces.
That's the time in Mexico.
2-2 on the way. Shoot that one into center field, but it hangs up for McCormick right to him.
Garrett Crochet is literally like the second best pitcher in baseball. Every pitcher is going to have bad games. I'm so sick of explaining very basic concepts to you.
The slider's kind of coming more into play. He's getting comfortable again. Hasn't pitched forever. Kind of had him early on in the ropes.
It's slow. It's a very slow, methodical, slurvy, curvy.
Toro 0 for 1. He's flat out
It's
to
like
right.
the way that Andrew talks, he makes it sound like we're in last place in the division, like 20 games back,
Somebody
the first place.
would bring me a cherry pie, I will do anything. I'll clean your car, I'll mow your lawn.
That's good to know. So when I have you at the ranch, I'll have cherry pie ready because there's a lot of stuff to clean out there. Weedy, I'll get you weedy.
You're going to be weeding your place.
Yeah, you got to hold this thing, and I'm telling you, you get about 20 minutes in your forums, you're going to feel like you're Lance Parrish by the time. You're going to have ham hocks, OB, you're going to grab your pins a little different.
I'm going to have to let you know whether I can make it. I'll let you know, Kevin.
All of a sudden, the cherry pie doesn't seem worth it.
Quite realize it. Swinging a high fly, fouled on the right field line by Toro. With Cedar Rafael on deck.
Cherry pie. I like the pecan pie, cheesecake, plain. I don't need any of these. I don't want any fluff. I like cheesecake.
I like the apple pie, but I would just skip the ball and go right to the ice cream.
Vanilla?
Just, nah, a little cookie dough would be nice. Okay. Can't go wrong with vanilla.
To check swing. Did he go? He did. They appealed to Bacon. The umpire
Come on.
swung the bat. That's all for the Red Sox.
That's strike 3, out number 3. We head to the bottom of the 4th. In a 3-2 ball game with the Astros in the lead.
Play Recycling is real. For your chance to win a VIP trip to the 2026 WM Phoenix Open and the 2026 MLB All-Star Game presented by MasterCard.
Pizza box. Can this pizza box become a drink tray or a t-shirt? I'm going with drink tray. Plastic bottle. Can this become cardboard packaging or furniture? I am going to go with cardboard packaging. I think it's going to be furniture.
Scan this code or go to WM.com/RecycleMLB for your chance to join Kyle and Jimmy in both Scottsdale and Philadelphia with WM.
All of my eyes, we praying on failure. We put in the work, our hands in the dirt. We knocking down all of the barriers. We cannot be stopped, just God's my witness. We cannot be finished, we won't be the minutes at all. We spinning the block, we double the pop, we coming the ball. We live for domination.
You make it through security so fast, the agents applaud. Your travel itineraries are so well written, they're on the bestseller list. And you have access to lounges that don't officially exist. That's why you rent with National.
Time for the Allstate Good Hands replay.
Well, let's stay down Rafael. He's up in center field today, but at second base, throwing the leather, showing the rings twice on Laureano. I would be sick of Cedar showing off. Beautiful play.
3-2 Houston, bottom of the 4th inning. So in center field tonight, Urias is 0 for 1. He struck out first time up. Third inning, much tougher for Crochet as he allowed 4 hits, 2 doubles, and 3 runs to fall behind by a run.
55 pitches. They swung at 33 of them. I think it was almost all of them last inning.
Getting 6, 7, and 8 in this inning. Trying to regain his form of the first couple innings. 1-2. Regular foul.
Grounded foul.
Red Sox coming in at 65 and 54. Houston at 66 and 52. Sox 4 behind idle Toronto in the division. Pop foul out of play. Not a whole lot of baseball actually today and tonight. 12 of 11 games.
Yeah, I haven't done this in a bit, so I'm doing it now. Scores from around the league.
Cincinnati 4-1.
The Twins and the Yankees are playing in New York. The Yankees are up 6-2 at the bottom of the 8th.
Cincinnati's holding on to. They're trying to. They think
The Royals and the Nationals are playing in Kansas City right now. The Nationals are beating the Royals 4-2 in the bottom of the 6th.
Tennessee game. The Braves and Reds had a chance.
The White Sox and the Tigers are playing in Chicago right now.
They just got a good.
They are tied 1-1 in the top of the 7th. The Brewers and the Pirates are playing right now in Milwaukee. It's a 6-1 Brewers lead, heading to the bottom of the 6th. The Cardinals and the Rockies are playing in St. Louis right now. They're headed to the 7th inning in a 1-0 Cardinals lead. And the D-backs and Rangers are playing in Texas right now. The D-backs leading 5-1 in the top of the 5th. The Dodgers and the Angels are about to get underway in Anaheim. The Giants and the Padres are about to get underway in San Francisco. And then the Rays and the A's play at 10:05.
Scoot on into second. He slides in with a double. It's the third double in the last 2 innings off of Crochet.
This with a couple of heaters up and away. He comes back with the fastball, 97, kind of split the plate, but down. And again, they're just coming out hacking. It's almost like he can't kind of get ahead with a pitch and feel good about it. They're fouling a lot of breaking balls off.
Here's Dubon. He's 0 for 1. Six hits already for Houston. Down the right field line, but a foul ball.
Bond's back leg. It's like that scissor kick move. It's almost like Altuve.
I'll scissor kick you.
Performance got us also, but it's like the back leg slides out. It allows you to stand that ball. He just fights up there.
1-1, and that will find the mark in there for a strike with a four-seamer at 96.
I agree. So Don Rafael doesn't need to be put back in the outfield, but honestly, there's really nothing else that can be done.
4th inning.
Like there's a log jam in the outfield.
Coming out too.
Reaction like that was that bad here out of nowhere. It's a good fastball, 96. Look at the reaction. Yeah. It's not strike 3 either.
No, that was a lot of reaction. Bond using that.
Pops this one up. At short, it's Trevor Story. And that'll be 1 down.
Marcelo's injured. There's a log jam in the outfield.
Did you see that pre-pitch? As he came said, Dubon took about a half a
I mean,
step.
unless you want like Duran to play second, but I don't know how that'll go.
Quick, watch this.
Yeah.
Right here. Look at that. Sitting breaking ball.
Yeah, still up front. Then you're mad at the umpire for a strike call. And so there you go. Junior takes the helmet out. That's enough. And it was a strike. What a terrible call by any means.
Chas McCormick 0 for 1. He's tapped to second. Swinging a high.
Oh, come on.
Over this one. And this ball
Are we fucking kidding right now, dude? Come on.
Chas McCormick, a 2-run shot, 5-2 Houston.
They are coming out swinging at everything he is throwing. You know, and because of it, he's gone a lot of cutters and sweepers. You know, first pitch here, it's just 96 up. McCormick does not miss it. A little pose down. Wow.
Pretty good swing right there, balancing on time to the 96. But you're exactly right, Lulu. They have been aggressive and hacking at all of them.
And Smith will take one downstairs the ball, so that equals the number of runs allowed in any start this year by Garrett Crochet.
He's given up 5 runs. That's the most he's given up in a game this year. He's done it twice, I think. Trash cans are obviously back.
Well, there have been a couple somewhat like this year. Against the Yankees, he gave up 5 earned runs, but that was only 6 hits.
Well, that's the type of pitch they don't swing at right there. Like it's hacking at everything else.
The 4 extra base hits for the Astros ties the season high for Crochet.
I didn't say that. I was just reading a funny
Ball
tweet.
Here, Cam Smith, who ripped the double and scored a run his first trip.
If anything, I'm making fun of the Astros for accusing us of fucking stealing signs.
Reeling him back in. And that'll put him on ball 4. Quick start.
The Red Sox are not going to win a game
like
for the rest of the year.
Last 2 innings, it looked like somebody else.
The first 2 innings looked like he was absolutely cruising. It's going to be easy for him to get 6-7 in this game, right? Innings. Lately, now he's starting to look ahead. He's saying, okay, you got May tomorrow. We got Buehler, who was great his last outing, but the length hasn't been there consistently enough. May went, what, 3+? You were counting on getting deep into this game with Garrett.
Frankly, you were counting on him to win it. Because he's become automatic.
Yeah.
So top of the order in Pena, who has singled and scored a run. He's 1 for 2. Smith the base runner, and 1 down.
Yeah, you're 1 pitch out of this. You get back in, you're going to have 75+ pitches, and then you get a chance to score. You're going to have to score to get up there. This, you know, as much as it feels like you're getting bopped around, it's just a ground ball away from that double play, which is the pitcher's best friend.
Here's one here.
There's Pena in the hole 0-2. And he came in hitting .315 with 12 home runs. Huge crowd tonight here in Houston. Very festive feel in the air with the return of Carlos Correa for Houston. Alex Bregman coming back. Bregman's hit a 2-run homer. Well outside of ball.
1-2.
Coming in this series, you know, would surprise you if these 2 teams end up in the postseason playing against each other, right? Very similar squads. Good ball clubs.
We might need another Nick Stream appearance.
Into the stands in and out for a foul ball.
Okay, Andrew, I get it. I'm watching the same game as you are.
1 ball and 2 strikes on Pena. Correa on deck. Correa has also delivered in his comeback to Houston. He has an RBI single tonight. There have been some long at-bats for Houston. That is really out of character for any team facing Garrett Crochet. He usually disposes of a guy pretty quick.
Give him credit. They're putting the bat in the ball, fouling balls off, but if they are physically able to swing at a pitch, they are.
That is true.
1 away, 1 on.
What's made them so good in the previous years is that they do make contact, they do fight, and that's, you know,
this is a frustrating game, though.
It seems like there's a lot of high strikeouts and it's accepted, right? But teams that do put the ball in play, you got a chance.
Chopper to Story, feeding Gonzalez. That's 1, and no shot at a double play. But they do
Got
get
1
the man
out there.
in the middle. That erases Cam Smith. Pena the runner on first. 2 down.
Ball. So the ball, I always say the ball determines whether you're going to turn 2 or not. That wasn't hit hard enough. It was to his right, kind of big hops, and Pena can get down the line. You're just getting it out there, and Roman did the right thing, eating it.
A love fest here tonight for this man Correa. And he delivered an RBI single in the 3rd inning and scored a run. 5-2 Houston. Tuve would be next.
pitch. Oh, it just disappeared, you know?
Big lefty with a 1-1. Man, did he unload on that swing? 1-2.
It felt like something the last two pitches we haven't seen since that second inning. Swing and miss. Right, putting the ball in play, getting foul balls, fighting things off.
Andrew, are you a bot?
Smith off the bag. He's running. Pitch low. Here's the throw down and another stolen base.
There you go, first move off the lefty. You get a breaking ball down, too. Wasn't a bad pitch. 16th of the year.
So Correa an RBI opportunity here with 2 down. And a full count.
I don't know about all that.
It's always one of those spots right here, right? You got 2 outs, guy in second, you got a great hitter behind you. Now Tuve, aggressive, but
We have to go on a pretty long losing streak for that to happen.
just his takes and his swings right now. Correa, he's a guy not giving a whole lot.
How long have you watched the Red Sox, Andrew?
Pitch number 85 here for the left-hander.
It's amazing because you talk about like presence, right? And how you feel about a hitter. Well, like a couple weeks back in Minnesota, I didn't feel
He is.
what you feel now. How dangerous he is. In Minnesota, you're like, hasn't really been who you thought he was. He's a different guy.
Yeah.
He puts his uniform on 2 weeks later, he's hitting 400.
We talked about it's good for the organization, right? But it's also good for Carlos Correa. You're just kind of in a rut, Minnesota. And they end up trading that way half their team, it felt like. But for the player, change of scenery, back to where you've had success, back to where there's some great moments. Now your energy level goes up. It's like spring training again. That's exactly right.
Swing and a miss. He
Strike
strikes
3.
him out. Back to the
Finally
swing
ends that
again.
inning. That was a bad inning.
Couple more runs in.
Yep, the
5-3.
Astros score 2 more runs there on the home run from Chas McCormick, and that makes it a 5-2 ball game as we head to the 5th inning here in Houston, Texas.
Strauss in Major League Baseball. You're up. Go Yard.
After my second tour in Iraq as an F-16 pilot, I witnessed a family as their fallen soldier returned home. I felt a calling to help. Budweiser has believed in folds of honor for 15 years. Today, we honor our
2018
veterans and the 62,000 scholarships awarded to their families. That's more than enough to fill this stadium.
How you doing tonight, Jaden?
Join us in supporting military families.
A diaper this leak-free sets them free.
I was doing good earlier
Cruisers
before the
360 have a
fucking
360
Sox
stretchy
gave up the
waistband
lead.
For up to 100% leak-proof fit on every wild child. Pampers Cruisers 360, now at the new low price.
The new DQ Reese's
Worst inning in Boston's history. I don't know. Probably one of those innings during the that like 28-run game the Blue Jays had against us a few years ago.
Caramel truffles. With pure Reese's bliss in every bite, you'd be crazy not to. I forgot to wash my work shirt.
Just wear it again. I added Downy Unstoppables with odor blocker to the wash, and it keeps our clothes fresh all day.
Ooh, I'm gonna be feeling it at work today. And on my way to work. And through security.
Looks like she uses Unstoppables too.
It smells so good, I'm actually paying attention. Downy Unstoppables with odor blocker for all day
Good, that's
freshness.
good.
Smell unstoppable.
Oh shoot, I forgot.
Buster?
Andrew seems to think that we're the Rockies.
Phone
That's how he's acting tonight, and just always.
Get relief on and off the field. Get more with Geico.
Thanks.
Red Sox got you so mad right now. Yeah, I'm not particularly happy either.
Inning 5 is powered by Salem 5 Bank. And that man, Walker, with a shot moments ago. He drove in a run with a double. McCormick with a 2-run homer. Extra base hits off of Garrett Crochet. We are not used to seeing that. And some run support for this man, Javier. He takes on Cedar Rafaela in the 5th. Stayed down with a walk, a stolen base, and then he got picked off between first and
This is
second.
Christian Javier's first
72 pitches, probably on his way out. First
game
hit
that he's
was-
played in since May of last year. And yeah, that first inning he wasn't doing good, but he's
Good
actually
activity
locked
in
in
the
and
bullpen for the first time tonight.
yeah.
And in there for a strike. And again, 91. Narvaez on deck, then Roman Anthony at the top of the order.
It's almost like a 90%. Feels like a curveball slope.
2 got him lunging, and he popped it up into right field. Smith then to make the catch, and 1 out for the Sox in the 5th. That is Caleb Fort, formerly of the Red Sox, loosening up in their pen.
He's located this slider nice, right? Even that one right there, right in the outside corner. And getting people out in front, getting a swing and miss with it.
Yeah, a lot of those swings, just those, excuse me, see it, but it's a slow breaking ball. Even that 91 plays a little harder. It's got always had deceptive, is that the word, on this fastball?
Sure, we'll go with it.
We'll go with it.
Good deception too, but
or deception. There
both.
you go. But he does. He gets a lot of those just misses,
Narvaez whipped his first time up.
Yeah, you mentioned earlier that inside move when he got Rafael on the second after that walk. That sort of seemed to change a little bit of energy because I got to him in the first inning. And since then, he's really kind of just rolled through this line.
Yeah, he's just playing a teeter-totter game, right? Couple heaters, couple breaking balls. Heater, couple breaking balls.
Javier with a 2-1 home. And
Fouled off.
to right again.
Where that's popped up, and that'll be
Plenty of time to get there.
caught for out number 2.
2 down.
That is true. We are not a good road
One hit over
team.
the last 3 innings against Javier on a pitch count. Going to give a chance to qualify for a win here tonight. Go 5 innings. He's got to get through Roman Anthony, who singled off him and scored on the Bregman home run in the first inning. Two down, nobody aboard. And strike 1 on Roman. Anthony, a 4-game hitting streak at the moment. One from Javier. And fouled off himself at home plate.
Haven't seen a fastball yet. A little slurve and a back-to-back changeup.
Changeups are just in the bottom of the zone. Even the miss was just missed. It's kind of really hitting the corners here in the last couple innings.
Trying to get Breggy up right here. That's where the 2 out.
Yeah, they have. Thank you, Jaden.
Again, you put this thing right back into play.
1-2. Dead into foul territory. Correa and Dubon giving chase. Correa.
Yeah, they'll go foul.
He got a lot closer than I thought to that ball. Because he had to go a long way. He shaded way over towards shortstop.
Energy level changes. As you mentioned, you come back here, right? Minnesota, I don't know, probably it's going to come close to that ball.
Right. In 2 steps, he stops.
Well, Anthony trying to get something started here. Takes one up top for a ball, 2-2. Hit the inning to Bregman. Pretty good combination in the first inning. Anthony singled immediately. And Bregman, after a long ovation here, cracked a 2-run homer to left.
Come on.
This time up, they weren't cheering for him anymore. They booed him.
Andrew, why are you so disrespectful?
We say it over and over with this kid. kind of at-bats usually are over. He just extends them, gives them a chance to make a mistake, get a good pitch to drive, extend an inning, always make a pitcher work.
Now hang a changeup right here.
Drive in the left center field.
Oh, Roman? Oh. That got me. I thought Roman had a home run there.
Your day in baseball starts with MLB Central. Lead off your morning with in-depth breakdowns.
But we head to the bottom of the fifth in a 5-2 ball game.
The baseball day begins with MLB
from
Central,
Houston, Texas.
weekdays at 10 a.m. Eastern, only on MLB Network.
You won't believe where I am. T-Mobile now has the best network. How will you use it?
Chevy is called the heartbeat of America. Like the people who keep this country moving. For them, only America's most dependable truck will do. In every Chevy truck, dependability comes standard.
Step up to the plate and get ready to play ball. The baseball show for kids where you can learn about batting, fielding, and everything in between from the real pros. Every swing is a big hit on Play Ball. Saturday mornings at 10 Eastern on MLB Network.
Since its inception, the Boys and Girls Clubs have been more than a fun place for kids to go after school. For some, it's been a second home, where they can learn, play, and grow. Thanks to the partnership between Major League Baseball and Boys and Girls Clubs, children of all backgrounds have access to safe spaces. All right, let's go take a selfie. MLB Together and the Boys and Girls Clubs of America, empowering children and building futures. Bring it in.
Your day in baseball starts with MLB Central. Out for the 1,000th time to...
StatCast 3D's powered by Google Cloud.
Garrett Crochet threw 4 innings. About 86 pitches. These are the swings. 49 of them.
Guessing we're getting a pitching change here.
And if it was close to the plate, they were swinging at it, put it in play. And that's going to do it for Garrett Crochet.
Yeah.
4 innings.
Not a good outing for Crochet tonight. Oh, and here comes our best friend, Jordan Hicks. Fucking great, dude.
Hicks, very surprising.
This is who we traded. He was in the Rafael Devers trade.
Crochet's pitching line brought to you by Ace Ticket. Ace Ticket with the best seats at the lowest prices. Only 86 pitches. Fewest he has thrown since May 21st against the Mets.
You won't see that. First time we've seen it all year long, but you're probably looking and saying, listen, you don't have it here tonight. They're on you for some reason. You got an opportunity to take you out after 4 and only 86 pitches, maybe benefit us this next outing and beyond.
Yeah, you got to tip your hat to the Astros game plan, right? And sometimes that happens because if 61 strikes at 86 pitches, like you said, they were almost at 50, just hacking.
What's interesting, though, as you look at the numbers on Hicks, was that Garrett came out
Show you Raffy.
looking very much like Garrett.
Where is he napping this time? He's always napping in a different place.
Throw on to retire Altuve, went away in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Here he
struck
is.
out 4 of the first 6 men. When he got Correa,
oh come on, buddy!
He got him on a 99.
There he is.
So he looked like
Raffy.
he was good to go tonight.
Yeah, I mean they just were on him. They were. They saw him well. They had some good swings. They had some tough at bats, right? And then he got a little cutter, Slurvy happy at some point. The Christian Walker kind of hurt him.
All right, you know what, Andrew?
Walker here.
Come back in 5 minutes with a better attitude.
The backstop.
You know, it's already bad enough that we're losing.
Just got away right here, Lulu. This is just one of those ones that I don't think there's any intent to it. As a hitter, you're like always thinking there's intent because it's up there by your head.
Yeah, you just hit a big double last time up, then scored 2, leaned out after a cutter, but Hicks has been a guy that control has been off and on here every other outing.
Yeah, the performance we remember in Minnesota at the rain delay where he hit 2 guys And the bottom of the ninth inning really cost the Red Sox a chance to possibly win their game. And we'll fire that one in there for strike at 99.
Yeah, you're going to start to find some length here from somebody. Right, because we mentioned before, May went, 3 1/3 his last outing. Buehler, after that opening, give you that 6-7 that we've seen from him in the last couple outings. Or at least against Philly and then against San Diego, right? But that 4 1/3 in the middle was a problem. All of a sudden, the bullpen for the next 3 days is going to be stressed out here.
Two inside for ball 3.
Yeah, exactly. It's more on the defense. Or honestly, more on Crochet tonight.
At least a couple of them was really a walk fest. Sox had 18, 19 walks over the course of that series. Here comes another one from Hicks with one down in the 5th.
Hi, buddy. Chester, bud.
Tomorrow, catch Red Sox unobstructed
Chester.
views. Join host Jared Carrabis, Jonathan Papelbon, and
Chester.
Lana Rizzo. They break down the game. You can tune in at 8 on NESN Plus, streaming on NESN 360. Unobstructed Views is presented by Blue Moon. When you choose a Blue Moon, everything becomes bright.
Yandy Diaz 0 for 2, a K and a ground out
What
to
is
second.
this? There, your
Sox
mouth.
trailing 5-2.
Ooh. Here you go.
All out of play.
This would be a good time for a blue moon if we could do it. You know?
Sure would.
Makes things brighter.
If we could. I like how you
If we
disclaimer
could.
on your part.
The old Harry Carey days, you could. Now B's has got a cup of coffee, a cup of creams, a little sugar.
I think announcers should call games drunk. Like how I do a lot.
Two on my 30th Diet Coke. Blue's over there. I'm not sure. You're not.
You're going against Andrew's constitutional rights.
I'm still trying to get past
See,
the
like,
West Coast San Diego thing.
Oh, yeah.
Coffee all night.
You are wrong. You know?
0-2.
Like, going against his constitutional rights would be like getting him arrested for saying the things that he's saying.
A little bit different.
Like if the cops were to arrest him for that. Freedom of speech doesn't just mean you could say anything you want. You still have consequences for the things that you say. You know?
Red Sox fans out here.
But
To pitch.
freedom of speech protects you from being arrested
Gun on the first base in time.
for saying certain
Walker safely
things.
down to second, 2 away. Arias will be next. He had a key double to light the fire on a 4th inning rally, which proved to be the last inning of Garrett Crochet tonight, which is shocking unto itself. 5 runs in 4 innings, 7 hits. On conversation with his manager. And tight ball 1.
Just a quick 100. You could hear when you start hearing the glove pop. Like, right. That was just it.
Oh, great. There we go. Yep.
That's deep. Way
You know what, Andrew? Actually, when you come back, you can be negative. You know what, Andrew? You can be all the negative that you want when you come back.
Arias, who continues to dazzle the Red Sox for whatever reason. It's won 4-0-1 to make it 7-2 Astros.
This is some bullshit.
Their second home run in the last 2 innings.
You get 100 kind of up at your neck, and the next pitch is a slider, and you're hitting it, smoking it.
On time. I mean, as a hitter, you're trying to be on time. What's that mean? The foot gets down. He doesn't go forward.
You're
It's
costing
just there
us.
in balance and just throws the head. Almost effortless, right?
You said on time after 100.
Dubon 0 for 2. So Sox down 5 in the 5th.
I mean, this kid's unbelievable against the Red Sox. I mentioned it. I mean, it's his 59th career game against the Red Sox. He's hitting .351 coming in. He's got a double and a bomb. 59 games.
Yeah, like it's personal.
Just go get him and sit him on the bench. Just take a move. Sorry, no room for you, but we want you out of there.
I just don't want to see you anymore.
Isn't it funny how there's always certain organizations that just, you face them when you're hot. Doesn't make sense, doesn't understand it, but when they're certain you can't get a ball to the infield for 10 years.
1-2. Unsure cut there by Dubon, and he will strike out to retire the side, but Arias with a 2-run homer to make it 7.
I think this is the Phillies' division to win. Everybody knows their role within the team. They're motivated collectively to go after that World Series ring. Bryce Harper is one of the great faces of our sport.
Redwoods do great things when it matters.
Trey Turner, just tools out of his mind.
Trey Turner, mammoth home run. Zach Wheeler, this guy has been nothing but sensational since he was signed.
This fan base loves us as a team. I think the city, man, a lot of fun to be able to go to the bank every single day.
They are a complete team. Time to win for the Phillies.
We are good to go.
Stake out great gas and great deals at Citgo, and you're good to go.
The journey. It starts here, on the fields where dreams begin. Every swing counts. Every step matters. Every moment inspires. The fundamentals today, the possibilities of tomorrow. Pitch, hit, and run. The journey starts here. Scan the QR code to sign up today.
You love the players.
50-50.
You love the game.
Tomorrow at 7, don't miss Red Sox first pitch. We'll preview the pitching matchup between Dustin May and Spencer Arguetti. It's presented by Rodenheiser Home Services, only on NESN and streaming on NESN 360. Caleb Bourque becomes the next pitcher. Javier making his first start in over a year, went 5. He can pick up the win tonight. Pitched long enough as we go to the 6th inning. Bregman will lead things off.
Ooh.
Alex tonight.
Ball 1 to Alex Bregman.
Fly to left.
Caleb Bourque is pitching.
And a
He's a
different
bitch.
feeling for the Red Sox at that moment, with Garrett Crochet on the mound and Bregman having just hit a 2-run shot. Things really changed in the 3rd and the 4th innings, and again in the 5th. A really, really short start for Garrett Crochet, just 4 innings. His shortest of the season. And Bregman will swing and pop this one up.
That's on number 1.
Pena makes
Yeah, I'm
the
happy
grab.
with this. If we could just like end the game
Tonight,
soon.
1 for 3.
Join us at Out of the Park Saturday, August 23rd at the Hatch Memorial Shell on the Charles River Esplanade. It's starting at noon. You can watch the game on our big screen, cheer on the Red Sox. They take on the Yankees. For more information, visit redsox.com/outofthepark.
Jared Duran aboard twice tonight with a walk, a stolen base, and a single.
Caleb Bourque, saw him with Boston. Good fastball. He hit 96, 97. A little sweeper cutter to go with it.
Trevor Story on deck. Well, Christian Javier, the right-hander, coming back tonight for Houston. Roughed up in the 1st inning. Settled in nicely after that, though.
He really did. He mixed his pitches up great tonight. Breaking ball was about 77, 78 miles an hour, so it's slow enough to get you out front. Mixed in a nice changeup, but hit all 4 quadrants, like Lou was talking about. The spots were there. He hung the breaking ball early to Bregman, second hitter of the game, and you're thinking, oh, here we go. And he really did. He settled down, got some really awful swings, just kind of out front, in between. And those guys do that slow breaking ball because we're so used to seeing power. This game's all about power. Everybody throws a million and a hard break ball, right? He did a good job of just keeping them off balance when he needed it. They can't get anything going.
Come on, Duran.
You know, you sit around, you sit here, and you're like, okay, yeah, they're on Garrett, they're on this. It's different. We'll come back and score 3. You know, then they can kind of mask whatever they were doing offensively. We just couldn't get anything going right up to this point, so a lot of ball game left.
Now Houston's retired 8 straight. Swing and a miss, make it 9. As Duran strikes out, 97 miles an hour, and 2 gone. So it'll bring up Trevor Story looking for his first hit tonight. Pop up and a strikeout so far for Story.
And you're going to be happy getting 5 out of Javier too. I mean, he's on a pitch count, going up against Crochet. It's sort of like the Sox thinking, okay, let's get this guy out after 3 or 4. Let's get to this pen. Create some issues for them the next couple nights. Instead, it's Crochet out after 4.
Yeah, very strange. As we check out tonight's storylines presented by FanDuel. Abreu next. 2 down.
That's what we were talking before, right? Finishing at bats. The bat should be over. You know, Trevor knows it, right? 2-0, good pitch, fastball looking down and in.
Isaiah Campbell up in the Red Sox pen.
Still 98 paint, though.
Ooh, in there for strike and another good pitch. 2-2. Well, if the Astros get all these guys healthy, I'm talking about their pitchers, particularly their starters who have been injured, they are going to be even more of a handful than they are right now. They're in first place by half a game. Cut on and missed. Sweeper strikes him out. Red Sox go.
You don't get a lot of time at home during the season, Pisces, but when you do, take advantage of it as much as you can. While it's important to get your necessary dose of rest on your off days, you could also benefit from practicing in the comfort of your own home. Any hacks you take in the backyard will pay off the next time you're on the big league field.
There's certain players in every lineup that make the lineup go. Speed, power, he is a difference maker. He's done it one more time. The best second baseman in the game, that's Ketel Marte.
There goes Corbin.
Just incredible speed. He wants to bury people. He just doesn't want to beat you. He wants to drive you into the ground.
They're tearing the cover off the ball. We play to win. We've played that way all year. I guess this is just another example of that. We know what's in that locker room. We know the heart we have.
I'll be right back.
They flip it to glove. Not a good idea.
All he needed to do was try to get the lead guy by giving a nice easy feed.
Oh no, standing feet, no! I thought he was going to stay on his feet.
Uh-oh. The Goose did not know that the game was starting. Maybe the Goose thought it was 6:45 first pitch time.
Oh, man, off the glove and off the dome. We say, oh, man, what happened? It's a moment that you'll never forget, and that'll be on the blooper everywhere.
On this is brought to you by Nissan. Shop NissanUSA.com today. And by JB Sash and Door, New England's premier Marvin dealer for windows and doors. Visit JBSash.com. Back in Houston. And right now the Astros have a hold on this one, 7-2, game 1 of the 3-game series. With a couple of home runs. Toss it down to Tom Caron.
OP, thanks. Carlos Narvaez back behind the plate tonight. Just his second start in the last 8 games. He'd been battling with that left knee soreness, but they never had to put him on the IL. That was good news. The Sox did activate Ali Sanchez today. They sent David Hamilton, optioning him to Worcester. So that's 3 catchers on the roster for now. Anyway, Alex Cora said it's really about the protection, making sure that Narvaez is okay as he ramps up the workload and get going Sanchez has one major league game at first base, so Corsetti will get a little work there. Corsetti also has one game, one appearance as a pitcher. We're hoping that does not happen.
I second that. Thank you, TC. So underway here, the bottom of the sixth inning. Campbell coming on in relief of Jordan Hicks, who allowed a 2-run homer last inning.
That was the good news. That, you avoided the IL with Carlos Narvaez, but the reality is he hit a baseball and ran down the first and hurt his knee. He couldn't play for 5 days. So it's not like you're out of the woods. Three catchers. Hamilton goes down. That's that base stealer late in games. Well, depth at second, pitch running. Late in games, you want to make moves.
McCormick here has already done some damage with a 2-run homer in the fourth off of Garrett Crochet. Allowed 5 runs and 7 hits over 4.
These pants are uncomfortable.
Before he departed.
I could take my own pants off. It's my house.
Ground ball yanked to Bregman at third. That'll be out number 1 in the bottom of the 6th inning for the Astros.
Join MLB and the Red Sox in celebrating Players Weekend this upcoming weekend versus the Marlins. Players going to bring their stories to life.
Oh yeah, it is Players Weekend this weekend.
Visit MLB.com/Players Weekend to learn more.
Would you have enjoyed that?
I would have. Yeah.
I mean,
Players Weekend.
The bats, the shoes,
We haven't had it in a while. Used to be really cool.
Ball up the middle, backhanding, airborne Gonzalez, and safe at first.
It used to be like,
Did everything he could
you know,
trying to get that out on Smith,
the players would all like choose which name would go on their jersey. Like if they had like a nickname, it could go on their jersey.
Obviously, Smith could run down the line. That was a nice play by Roman right here. Once the backhand, the jump, got the grip, made a good throw, and Cam just beat it down the line.
And then like one year they just like made the jerseys like black or white.
Playing, not so
and that
much
was
up the middle,
terrible.
so used to everybody kind of ground ball up the middles and out in today's game. But he was playing it more straight up and had to go a ways for it.
Top of the order in Pena. Jeremy 1 for 3. They had 9 hits to the Red Sox 3.
But going back to the point, I like the way they do the bats. Like we had Roman Anthony's bat for the Player Weekend, super awesome. Like they do all these designs. I'm like, how cool is that? The shoe games are tight, you know.
Ground ball to short. Story to Gonzalez. 1 on to first. Offline to tag. He got it on him, and that's a double play. They'll retire the side. We go on to the 7th. 7-2, the Astros.
Kansas City's hot. And Bobby Witt Jr. is piping hot.
Big swing from the Royal superstar.
The greatest player on earth right now.
You become like a massive, massive force.
You have to work more. You have to sacrifice yourself more.
That's the type of baseball that wins come postseason.
Just the team that we have, just doing things one pitch at a time, one inning at a time. It's just so much fun. What is it that kind of got you hooked as a foodie, so to speak?
My dad was really into food when I was a kid. He traveled for work and he would go to places all over Europe and stuff. He was in sales and I feel like he would come home and try and cook the things he ate overseas. And so as a kid, I was exposed to a lot of like stuff that kids aren't usually exposed to. And so I credit my dad for that.
The 7th inning, and Hector Neris will take over now on the mound for Houston. ERA of 5.88. Red Sox have some recent history with the veteran.
That's back at Fenway Park. They put a couple on him, and this is how the inning ended. And he had some words for Kyle Hudson walking off that field. Remember, Neris was with the Angels when the Tyler Anderson issue happened. Remember, he threw, the Red Sox got to him, and pregame, before batting practice, he was yelling at Flores and Hudson about maybe the Red Sox had him tipping. If you're tipping, you should fix it. It's not the team's fault for seeing it.
It drives me crazy. It really does. I mean, we are so scared about somebody having something and all this stuff. If you execute your pitch, and you make a great pitch, and you can tell them what's coming.
Well, you with a big swing, you'll
Greinke did it.
up, Pena with a play.
Greinke literally did that.
And short left.
When there was no fans,
For
and you could
example,
during
guy
COVID
like
when there was no fans, you could very easily hear.
Say he flares the glove open.
He just literally like
Makes
told
it very obvious
the
what he's
batters
gonna
which
throw.
pitches were coming.
He's giving it away. If
Greinke was also a
you notice
weirdo.
that, be you a coach, a player, whatever. You're not cheating. You're observing.
Absolutely not. You're a student of the game.
You're picking up a guy's going to help you. You might as well, right?
Everybody's got tendency. If you're a baseball player, set closed, he's going home. If he comes set a little wider, he's picking over. You pick up stuff, right? We're all creatures of habit. So yes, it's their job to, I remember Kurt Schilling. He was tipping a split finger, and Doug Mirabelli watched some video, and he was getting hit, and they were taking the split. No one took Kurt's split. It was like a swing and miss pitch. Well, he was tipping over when his hands would go over his head with the glove up, and his split finger grip was showing, so they had to put his hand more in the glove. That's part of what you do. You watch video, and you kind of help your team or teammate not tip. But that's part of this game. But now you can't even have a conversation, even when you're not playing, but guys are having their hands over their mouth. Yeah. They're covering everything.
It's one of the bad things that came from, what happened here in this building. Distorted what's legal, what's not. That's why people in baseball didn't appreciate what was going on, because it wasn't right. But if a guy is tipping out there with his glove, where he come and set, how he holds his glove, if the catcher's giving it away, sometimes he's showing it to the man on second base, that's called being aware and playing the game of baseball and seeing it and taking advantage of it.
Yeah, that's not banging on trash cans.
No, and if you're doing that, then you better fix it and figure it out. When somebody's swinging and they look like they've timed up everything you're throwing, you better go back to the video room and figure it out, like, why?
And if you get hit around, I remember Josh Beckett, I was at the Blues, what do you guys have? What do you guys have? I go, you've hung 4 curveballs that Vernon Wells put in his upper deck. Go watch the pitch.
Toro with a swing and a high fly ball. Well struck right field. That's way, way back there. That is going to be gone.
There you go. Abraham Toro with a home run.
Of the season, giving the Red Sox a little shot of life here with 2 down.
There's something.
A solo drive to make it 7-3.
Abraham Toro's 7th home run of the year. Makes it a 7-3 ball game, so not really much.
To the wall, out in right field, his first at bat to Smith, right at the edge of the track.
Something.
This time here, he just sort of sits on it and drives it out of the ballpark. That's good, because you haven't really had him for a while.
Yeah,
now.
definitely
Him going. Same thing with this guy here in Cedon.
Not as exciting Wally head moment.
So now 4-run game. Cedon has drawn a walk and flat out to right.
It's that split. Instead of going down, it kind of comes in, right into that barrel.
Right in that path. Nice swing there by Toro. Get up and boom. But honestly, God, it goes back to that point. So I talked to Beckett. He's like, there's some red lights. I'm like, dude, just understand this. Go back and execute your pitches. When you hang a break most of the big leagues, guys are going to deposit it. Has nothing to do with someone's tipping. We hit mistakes. We live on mistakes. When you execute, it's a long night for us.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You got pitch com in here, right? So now all of a sudden you're not looking at signs. What you are looking at pitchers. Guys come to their belt. For off speed, they go to their chest and their fastball, or it's just a little bit off the angle of their glove. You see those things as hitters.
There's a drive out to left field. That's hit really well.
That'll be off the wall. Nice. That could be a triple. Go. 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 Oh, no. He goes back to second.
As he retreats to the bag for the double.
Christian Walker right there is caught sleeping. And as a first baseman, you're supposed to trail the runner into second base for that reason. Rafaela doing a good job at whether he knew that, obviously got around there a lot. Around second base on his way to third. No one's there for the back or pick. But as a first baseman, you're supposed to trail, nobody on base, double the gap. You kind of just follow that runner in second base for that exact play.
I'm glad he decided not to go to third. I mean, you're sitting here, you're down too many. You're down 4 runs. You want to push it. There's just no need for that. But you're right. He kind of catches a break because Christian Walker doesn't follow. He's way off second.
A chance to kind of climb back into this thing all of a sudden. And Masataka Yoshida is going to hit for Narvaez. So Alex Cora with an opportunity to grab another run here. Make this a 7-4 game. Plenty of time left. Connor Wong getting on the gear. He'll take over as the catcher.
Or a little hang and split, make it up, get 2 more runs here, OB.
Well, hopefully they do have them.
Maybe you play games with the pitcher, you start jumping around and acting like you got all the stuff.
2 splits that were just driven.
First one in there, strike 1 at 92. So yeah, Neris got first 2 out, but then the home run and now a double. Stay down the base runner at second. Sox trying to get back in it. Two down and a 1-1 to Masataka.
You know, put a bow on that tipping thing. I just think it's one of the most misunderstood things for like people who don't play, because everybody just thinks it's cheating. You know, the Red Sox are doing it. The Yankees are doing jumping jacks over at second base, right? Like everyone is doing it. If they're not doing their job.
It's the obvious, that's all. When you make it an obvious situation, you're going to hurt the pitcher's feelings or somebody's feelings. So you understand that. That's why there's called signs, whatever those are. Every team has them.
1-2 from Neris. Swinging a fly ball down the right field line, headed toward the corner. That's going to drop in.
There you go.
And that's going to
that'll score another run.
Into the corner. The run will score. He's into second with a double.
Makes it a 7-4 game.
3 consecutive extra base hits.
Masataka Yoshida with a base hit.
7-4.
On 3 splits.
Splits. That's it. That's his pitch. You got 3 fastballs in right here, and you can see here comes a split on the 4th pitch. And Yoshi does a nice job, barrels it, keeps it fair down that line.
That'll bring out the manager for Houston. The spot is going to go to his bullpen. He'll wait no longer. So the Red Sox continue to
pitching
dazzle
change
Hector
here.
Neris.
I wonder who he's going to blame tonight.
Ha!
Out
Oh
he
my
comes,
God,
and the
Lou.
Red Sox have crept back in the contest here, 7-4, with a man in scoring position. We'll take the break and return to Houston.
Just do it now anyway, Andrew. It doesn't matter if we just come back and win.
Now you can own baseball greatness.
Still got a ways to go.
Auction lets you bid on game used and autographed bats, balls, jerseys, and more. With items added all season long from your favorite major league teams, legends, and players. Each item is MLB authenticated to ensure the item shipped directly to your home is the real deal. Want a piece of the game? Visit auctions.mlb.com.
On the ground left side, Cora. 2 hopper stumbles and the throw into the artificial surface.
Now, one of those embarrassing moments that all players have. Everything's normal to this point, everything's normal here, and now it becomes abnormal.
And look, he's suppressing a smile. Yeah, come on now. He knows that's funny.
Visit OCRRA.org to download our free recycling rules guide today.
He worries me a bit, but like, we've been playing really well also.
Schedule for unobstructed views presented by Blue Moon. You can catch the next one tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Game 2 of the series against Houston, only on NESN Plus and streaming on NESN 360. But back in Houston, Red Sox with a rally here. Stephen Okert coming out of their bullpen. Just started as an opener on Monday against Miami. And the left-hander will get Roman Anthony.
Come on, Roman.
Roman tonight 1 for 3.
Strike.
Connor Wong is now the runner at second after Masataka Yoshida came off the bench and drove it around with a double.
Yeah, Okert's have a nice year. 48th appearance, 2.98 ERA. That fastball's gonna sit around 92. Got a little cutter and a slider. Mainly fastball, slider.
I'm going to take 281 on the year, 809 OPS, 2 home runs, 20
Singled
RBIs.
way back in the first inning, he scored on a 2-run homer by Bregman. Red Sox have another home run in this inning by Abraham Toro.
Ooh, this is 50
and
games
back-to-back
now
doubles by
for
Sarah
Roman.
Rafaela and Yoshida.
So now you got Sanchez and Refsnyder on deck. I mean, on the bench. I guarantee Refsnyder for the last 24 hours has been watching video of Josh Hader. Because when your closer is a left-handed pitcher, you know, if you're poor, you kind of want to save that guy, right? For late in the game off their closer.
This is Roman's 51st game
Okert home with a 1-2.
in the majors.
Who's in scoring position, 2
Maybe.
out. The youngster at 294. And he come through again here. Swinging a high
Come
fly
on.
ball. He hit that
Come on, Roman!
way back.
Roman! Roman! Roman home run! His 3rd home run of the year and the 3rd of his career. It's about fucking time. And that brings the game within 1 run. Let's go. Roman! Roman! Roman!
Since that first inning, and it was like just dead goose eggs. And then you get 2 outs, and then here comes the battle. Now you
Yeah,
got
give him that
4
Wally
outs,
head.
going.
Let's
Way
go.
B right there. Nasty breaking stuff. Lefty on lefty.
Lefties are 4 for 41.
Guys, I think Roman Anthony is good. Holy
Roman
fuck.
just took him out.
Still gotta talk to him about that ketchup shit, though.
He's developing a big-time nose for the big hit, as that one's fouled away by Bregman. 7-6 game.
As I mentioned, this guy's slider, I mean, he's tough on lefties. They're hitting 98 on it. And Roman just sat back. It was middle. He just missed a home run his last at-bat to center field. This time, a little more pull side, doesn't miss it.
No, he got the change up his last at bat, hit it 400 feet right to the center field wall. Just missed it, but hit it good, and then did not miss the breaking ball.
Red Sox 2 doubles, 2 home runs in this 7th inning against their bullpen. 7-6. And this game has been flipped on its ear.
Come on, Breggy.
Bregman 1 for 3 with a home run in the first inning, 2-run shot. Red Sox have hit 3 home runs this evening.
Unbelievable. Last thing we said after IT, I said, hey, and congratulations on your home run today for the Mojo. And when he didn't do his 3rd at bat, that one right there he got. I'll tell you.
2 fouled off by Bregman.
2 out Thunder, though. It is something that there's nobody on base, 2 outs, here we go, and then he gets split, double, homer.
Okert's 0-2. Line shot into left field.
Yeah, that's a base hit for Bregman. The tying run is on
In
base.
the ball game. The Red Sox with their 5th hit of the inning.
This starts
He is a good player, Andrew.
A ball to short and a ground ball to 3rd.
I love him too.
And then it's been thunder ever since. Isn't that slider again, down and in? Bregman goes down and gets it. Keep this inning alive to give Duran a shot.
That's covering the baseball right there, Lou. There's no pull off on that. That's usually a ground ball pitch right there. He stayed on that, covered it, meaning that his chest stayed over that baseball and just dropped the barrel to that ball.
No real indication that this inning was going to develop. Houston had retired 12 straight Red Sox. They had a 5-run lead. And 2 fast outs, as you mentioned.
Yeah.
Toro with a home run. You're thinking, maybe.
Come on, Duran.
Sadon with a double.
Come on, boy.
Masataka off the bench, run-scoring double, and you're going, well, yeah. And now Roman Anthony, a 2-run shot to make it a 1-run contest. Ground ball to second, gathered by Arias.
And that'll be on number 3.
The Red Sox blow up for 4, and they get back in this thing. It's a 1-run game in the middle of the 7th.
But the Red Sox make it 6-7 as they score 4 runs there. It's now a 7-6 game. Astros lead here in Houston, Texas. Still got work to do.
Well, this is the most famous jersey in baseball, right? The Yankee pinstripes, the interlocking NY, and the Midnight Navy. I was a Yankee fan growing up my whole life, diehard, and I became a free agent after 7 years with the Rockies, and I wanted to be a Yankee so bad. Putting this jersey on for a headshot for the first time, it felt different than any other shirt I'd ever put on in my career.
It always comes down to pitching when you talk about the Texas Rangers. They have the best starting staff in the major leagues.
You can't say enough about Nathan Eovaldi. They need a big game. This is your guy.
Attention must be paid to one of the best, Jacob deGrom.
He's every bit as good as he was when he won the Cy Young.
Not afraid of anybody.
Swing and a miss. 7.
Red Sox baseball on NESN is brought to you by Subaru of New England and the all-new 2025 Subaru Forester, SubaruofNewEngland.com, and by WB Mason. Request your food service catalog today at WBMason.com. We've got a 1-run game here to the bottom of the 7th inning. Our BuyFordNow.com call to the bullpen. It'll be Garrett Whitlock to take over.
Come on, Garrett.
And he's going to get a very tough part of their order. 2, 3, 4. That is Correa, Altuve, and Walker.
You can get Whit in this game now that you've tightened it up. Especially in this part of the order. You want to keep the score right where it is, get back in there, put some more runs up.
Correa, routine fly ball to right field.
That's going to be cover on number 1.
With the catch and 1 away on 1 pitch. Altuve next.
Quick shutdown, then you can get right back in there and score. This is momentum, right? We talked about Rafael gets picked off, second inside move, kind of slowed down the momentum. Astros took it back immediately in the 7th inning, 2 outs. Red Sox take it back.
Sox should put 4 on the board. Here's Altuve, 1 for 2 with a single. Swinging at the first pitch, right to his old pal Bregman. From the grass, guns him down. That's 2 pitches and 2 out.
We'll take that. It's been a while since Whitlock has gone multiple innings. They pretty much used him as a 1-inning guy because they want him available more often.
Yeah.
When he threw 2 innings, you had to give him a couple of days off. Get a quick inning here, grab the lead, tie it up. You may see him a second time, first time in a while.
Roman Anthony with a 2-run shot to put the Red Sox within a run. There's Christian Walker now. He had a big 2-run double in the 3rd inning off Garrett Crochet. Only lasted 4 innings tonight. Shortest outing with the Red Sox. Could the Red Sox climb over the top and actually win this game despite trailing by 5 early on?
And you need games like this, right? You need that momentum to swing. You need to come back. Certain things. Your big boy, okay, he didn't go as long as you anticipated going into this game. And this is where the offense can pick you up, you know? And that was a nice inning right there. Because it all started with 2 outs, nobody on base.
A home run by Abraham Toro. Fouled off.
You mentioned the 2 Crochets earned it. Some of those no decisions, 1.23 ERA, so he gave it up a little bit. Make this another no decision, right? Come back, win this ball game. It's been carrying you for some time. It'd be nice.
Nobody on base, 1-2.
It's always fascinating sports, right? The momentum swings, football, basketball, baseball. It's just a play here and there, a call here and there. It's awesome, right? You see the runs in the NBA, and it doesn't make sense. Like teams up by 30, we're talking about the playoffs. Remember when the Celtics were there? I'm like, what just happened when the Knicks came back, you know?
2-2 ground ball, hammered to Story. And on target.
That'll be out number 3. There you go.
2-3 by Garrett Whitlock.
1-2-3 inning.
7 pitching.
Yeah, 7-pitch inning. Very, very fast inning.
The newfangled idea of the time was night games, and teams thought that the shiny material of satin would reflect the stadium lights better. But satin comes with all kinds of issues. Despite all its drawbacks, this shiny material really does create a show-stopping jersey.
Shohei Ohtani leads off for the Dodgers at the bottom of the first inning, down 1-0. Ohtani hammers one deep right field, way up toward the pavilion, and near the roof, it's gone. Ohtani obliterated. And the show starts early tonight for the Dodgers. Home run number 6. And that is the equalizer. It is 1-1.
The count is 1-2, and then he sends one almost out of the pavilion.
13th leadoff home run of his career.
This guy is next level. Oh my goodness.
Lots of great baseball coming, and good guess, by the way. Play baseball like I'm still a young kid, like a little teenager. Good luck trying to hit that, man. It's unhittable.
What a moment! This is the show that never ends.
Checking out tonight's home run odds presented by FanDuel. And Trevor Story to lead things off here in the 8th inning. He'll be followed by Wilyer Abreu and then Romy Gonzalez. Red Sox are trailing by 1 in the 8th. Fouled off by Story. He's gone 0 for 3.
Out there.
It's fouled off. Strike 1 to Trevor Story. Hitting .255 on the year, 718 OPS, 18 home runs, 73 RBIs.
Up to the catcher and struck out 2 times tonight. Hitting the lefty. Got under this, a high pop.
And that'll be popped up.
Coming on Smith and McCormick. Smith
getting caught for round number 1.
And does for the first down. So a quiet night for the Red Sox shortstop so far. And Abreu next. This part of the order has been silenced. Talking about 4, 5, and 6. Story without a hit. Abreu and Gonzalez, same thing. Bottom of the order and the top have done the damage tonight.
We got Romeo Gonzalez on deck. We know what he does to lefties. You wonder if this might be the last hitter. Oh, he gets damage too. Slug.
Ball 1.
Game 2 tomorrow night at 8:10. Dustin May with his second Red Sox start. Needs a big step forward there. Sanders 1-1. Activity in the Astros pen. De Los Santos going.
He was in Atlanta earlier this year. We saw him out there, I think.
Yankees beat Minnesota 6-2.
He was sitting on that, boy, I tell you. It's 2 swings. It's 2 hitters. Story missed that 0-0 fastball. And Abreu right there got that pitcher. Rarely he misses. mean, he can hammer breaking ball strikes, huh? You see this right here. He saw it, a little gather, and just, oof. Hope we got a hold of it. Lucky on that.
To swinging a high fly ball, well hit, but McCormick's sailing on back there, and he'll make the play. 2 down.
The same one. Pretty much the same one again.
Man,
flirting with it.
Meanwhile, the Milwaukee Brewers cannot lose. They beat Pittsburgh 7-1. They've won 10 straight. And are now 74-44.
Pat Murphy, I'll tell you, just absolutely has done an unbelievable. Going into this year, you can't tell me you had the Brewers up 6-7 games first week in August. I mean, you didn't know what was going to happen, right?
Over the Cubs.
The Cubs come out hitting the first 2 months, 3 months of the year. I mean, their offense has been unbelievable.
Romeo will take the ball inside.
And all they've done is just kept winning and winning, and you didn't even talk about it.
I think it started when we went out there. They swept the Red Sox, and I don't know if they've lost much since.
I'm telling you.
By the way, this is a mistake. I'm surprised you didn't go to the righty here.
Little ground ball, kind of a swimmer. Pena will charge, and he lost it.
He missed it.
Romy will be safe at first.
So Romy's safe.
Red Sox have a base runner.
You take it, but you got a righty out in that pen. Romy Gonzalez is 3rd in the league in .351 against lefties, 4th in the league slugging .670 against lefties. It worked out. Got a low ground ball that Pena couldn't come up with, but
it's a knock.
You take it.
Ref Snyder coming up next. After a base hit by Romy Gonzalez. Hits are now even at 9. The Astros manager will make a move here with Ref Snyder announced. In the spot previously held by Abraham Toro, who did hit a home run. He home run to start that rally in the 7th inning.
We hit Ref Snyder kind of in the wing and just feel like this is the spot. Because you get De Los Santos coming out of this bullpen. Going to use him here.
Think you know Kyle Schwarber? He's not playing lawyer ball. He's looking to do damage and hit home runs. Kyle Schwarber gets it. And that's why, despite not being our prototype, he's one of our very favorite players.
Get in the know with MLB Now on MLB Network.
A catch, a condensed 2-hour version of this Red Sox game following post-game coverage on Sox in 2. Only on NESN and streaming on NESN 360, presented by Bigelow Tea. The Red Sox have a base runner with 2 down here in the 8th inning. De Los Santos will make an appearance now, the big right-hander out of the pen. 43 appearances, ERA around 4.5.
He had 3 appearances against the Red Sox with the Braves. Scoreless. Did get a couple hits off him. Good fastball.
Ref Snyder will take ball 1. Rod did not appear in the San Diego series. 276 with 6 home runs. Red Sox have the tying run on at first in the 8th.
Come on, Rob.
On it goes. Here's the throw down by Diaz.
No!
Gonzalez
That's out.
cut down at second.
You might look at it, though.
And that will retire the side.
Can your home's equity unlock
I
your
guess they're not.
ambitions? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, retires the side.
Need to replay.
So the Red Sox will have one more chance.
If you're the
Yeah, I heard about
Nationals,
that.
You're starting to see the building blocks of being the team that you expect to be going into.
This shit's
They're
crazy.
a really good young team.
We have a good culture. We're going to do some special things this year. It's going to be fun.
I'll tell you another guy who might surprise you. Mackenzie Gore. He is just flat out filthy.
You're not transitioning anymore. You got to come to play.
You're young, you're here to win, and the winning starts now.
Roar is back in Motown. Right now in Major League Baseball, we have the new Tiger King. Tarek Skubal owns this mound.
Look at him walking off the mound. This guy's a nightmare.
This kid's special, doing it all.
Riley Green saves the day. Watch it fly. Kerry Carpenter.
He's a monster.
This dude was a 1-1 for a reason. Just thinking hands, and naturally I just get in the right spot.
Baez, yes, sir.
I think he might be comeback player of the century.
That's the Tigers, baby.
I think style, it's a very complicated thing. Custom cleats came when I earned the rights to wear custom cleats.
I think without going out and being loud and saying this is who I am or whatever, you can just kind of wear a certain shoe or a glove or a batting glove or whatever, and it kind of shows who you are.
Hey, Chicago, what do you say? Cubs are going to win today. They need...
Bottom 8, first pitch is tapped toward third, cut off.
And that'll be
barehanded
grounded
by
for
Robbie
out number
Gibson.
1. Nice.
Diaz out at first. He makes at least one play a night that's a Gold Glove play.
That's a beautiful play. He comes in here, just the angle he gets a nice little hop, but still the focus, bare hand, and the throw. Good strong throw to get him too. He's just so good over there.
Yeah, it was shortstop. Shortstop playing third base. You know, you can just tell they move different.
So one away, and Arias the batter. He's been a pain again tonight with a double and a home run. 7-6 Houston. Red Sox gave him a chance by scoring 4 times in the 7th. Gave themselves a chance. Meanwhile, Bregman has reminded Astros fans he's pretty darn good. A home run, 2-run home in the 1st, base hit in the 7th, and that play, a line drive single in the left field off the bat of Arias. Might not be a bad idea just to walk this guy.
Yep, I can tell you, pick him up and just bench him. Because he has been a nuisance. Lou, what are his numbers again, please?
It was 59 games, 351 against the Red Sox. He is 3 for 4. He's got a single, a double, and a 2-run homer tonight.
Yep.
So the Astros will go to the bench. Sanchez is going to hit. Jesus Sanchez. We give you a look at the defensive changes for the Red Sox. Duran down center. Rev Snyder in left. Rafaela comes center to second, with Gonzalez going second base to first. Connor Wong had previously come into the game to do the catching. So a lot of changes here as Bailey visits Whitlock on the hill.
You need to keep reffing this ball game, move some people around. He's at the plate when Romy got caught stealing. You can have what? Rev Snyder, Rafaela.
Oh yeah, so Rev Snyder would still be hitting.
7, 8, 9 coming up in the 9th. Gotta keep it 1-run game right here.
Absolute must.
You know, they 2 Whitlock now building 2 innings. Right, kind of extending it, importance of the game, try to keep it where it is.
So Sanchez up on the left side. Cut and a miss, strike 1. Started him off with that good changeup. this is not the game we thought we were going to see tonight. Not with Garrett Crochet.
Yeah, so Connor Wong is in the game.
Popped up. Gonzalez into foul territory has room. He's got it.
Number 2.
2 down.
So you're feeling like a 5-1 game. You know, 8 innings, 112 pitches, strikeout 12.
Yes.
Felt that way early.
Another pinch hitter, Trammell, coming up. As Espada goes to his bench. Both managers using their benches extensively in the latter stages of this one. 7 runs on 10 hits for Houston, 6 runs, 9 hits for the Sox. Neither side has committed an error. Red Sox had a 2-0 lead. They fell behind 7-2. They cut it to 7-6. And the lefty hitter, the runner at first. Right through it. Strike 1.
He's been really good. I mean, that power, confidence in that fastball. The changeup is always there. The little sweeper to go with it to righties. He's on a pretty good run here lately.
Yeah, he's found a role, right? He's been great at the bullpen, doing his thing. Big body, good stuff.
Last time out, he came in that extra inning loss, but it was because of the situation, you intentionally walk the lead up. You don't score in the 10th. You're thinking Laureano's going to bunt. Infield's in. He swings the first pitch at the chopper, right over the head of Bregman.
Laureano admitted later he missed the sign.
Strike 2.
Didn't know the sign.
Didn't know the signs, right? That was just
Check
bad
Taylor
luck.
Trammell.
It was, because it's the right play is the bunt.
Right.
Then you walk the bases loaded, because what if that ground ball doesn't go over Bregman's head? What if it goes right to Bregman?
Yep.
You turn 2 and you're wondering why you didn't bunt.
Runner taken off, swung on, and
That's
missed.
strike
That is
3. Nice.
And the side is retired. Another chance for the Red Sox. We go to the 9th inning. Houston.
So we head to the 9th.
6.
This guy is the entire package.
Final chance for the Sox.
Goodness.
He has
We
a
got to get
weapon
the
for every
fucking
hitter.
shipping up to Boston.
And what I like most about him, he pitches with an attitude.
They're still on their feet for Paul Skeens.
Everyone wants to watch this guy.
Must-see QB for me.
6'7", top 5 exit velo, #1 arm in the sport.
I'm Sailor Peg, and I lost my leg. Climbing up the top sails, lost my leg. Shipping up to Boston, whoa. Shipping up to Boston, whoa. Shipping up to Boston, whoa. Shipping off to find my wood and leg. Sailor Peg, and I lost my leg. Climbing up the top sails, I lost my leg.
Red Sox have some more magic in them. They're down by 1 as we go to the 9th inning. De Los Santos will continue to pitch. Rob Refsnyder was at home plate when Gonzalez was thrown out.
Come on, boys. Ball 1.
Trammell now in the game at center field. Sanchez in left for the Astros defensively.
So yeah, since the third out was on the stolen base
And the 1-0
attempt, Rob Refsnyder gets the hit again, but he grounds it, and that's out number one.
Down, one away. A game summary presented by Sullivan Tire and Auto Service, celebrating 70 years in business. Garrett Crochet, shortest outing of the year, allowing 5 earned in 4 innings. Alex Bregman got off to a great start tonight in his old stomping grounds. Javier did throw the ball well coming back from Tommy John surgery. And Ramon Arias, for whatever reason, continues to haunt the Red Sox.
Ball.
Cedon Rafael, the last time up a double and a run.
Cedon, come on, Cedon.
Down 1 for 2.
Hit a clutch bomb.
Red Sox need a couple of lightning bolts. And that's going to be in there for a strike.
What?
Still a good take. Yeah. His last at bat, Cedon gets that double in the gap. That's where he walked his first at bat. Looked a lot better here tonight than we've seen the last 10 days or so, a couple weeks.
Strike 2. Should be 2-1 right now.
Receiver 97.
But it's 1-2.
Yeah, he came out early. They had a nice batting practice. You know, swung the bat well. Early work.
De Los Santos 1-2. And
Yeah,
got it
that's
in the
popped
air,
up.
popped it up. Pena
Yeah,
clears
that's
it
going to
into
be
the
caught
outfield to get under.
for out number 2.
2 down.
Yeah, and the Red Sox are down to their final out.
Time now for a strong play to game presented by New England Chevy dealers. Together, let's drive.
Just missed a home run at third back, and now missed this slider right here. Mr. Orr, I tell you right now, he's going to hit a lot of home runs and be good for a lot of years. That's a good at
Is
bat.
Connor Wong really going
to... Only 2 for 4 tonight.
We had that Ali Sanchez guy.
Yeah,
Come on.
Connor Wong.
We don't need Connor Wong. We could, like, pinch hit for somebody else. And...
Ground ball,
Oh, he gets it, though! Oh, my God! What a miracle!
And he's going to stop.
He's in there with a double.
And into scoring position, and Roman Anthony will bat here in the 9th inning with the tying run in scoring position
Let's
for
go.
Boston.
Roman Anthony's 2 for 4 tonight.
It's paying you up. I mean, it's smoked. It's hit hard. Kind of comes up off that, looks like his wrist, like it popped up on him. Then ricochets over there. Connor Wong with his speed. He's going to get to second base, scoring position, have a little huddle. Maybe go to the lefty that's getting loose out in that pen.
That ball was smoked, and it hit like a spike mark. You know, where you get down there for the backhand and pops up and boom.
So having a pitching change.
Sousa's coming on. So they bring on the lefty with a 2.66 ERA. The game was this close to being over, but the Red Sox still have a heartbeat. And Anthony coming up.
Visit OCRRA.org to download our free recycling rules guide today.
Well, that's a great baseball comment, and good guess, by the way. Good luck trying to hit that, man. It's unhittable.
This is the show that never ends.
Eczema isn't the same for everyone, but with Ebglyss, people with moderate to severe eczema can have real results, like skin that's still more clear at 1 year. Don't use if you're allergic to Ebglyss. Allergic reactions can occur that can be severe. Eye problems can occur. Tell your doctor if you have new or worsening eye problems. You should not receive a live vaccine when treated with Ebglyss. Before starting Ebglyss, tell your doctor if you have a parasitic infection. Ask your doctor about once monthly Ebglyss.
3 straight hits for the Braves. Make it 4, and make it 4 runs. Grand slam. His first in a month. Makes it a 5-run lead for Atlanta.
That was a cookie-cutter slider, and those pitches usually go a long way. That feeling, that swing, and that moment made up for all the runs that the Braves didn't score with runners on in less than 2 outs. They got ball back really with one swing.
You know, we like to stay on topic here, but squirrel. Squirrel.
Squirrel.
Squirrel. Where?
How about that? That went right up into the batter's eye, into the camera position. How about that?
Well, the Red Sox late in the game continue to give themselves a chance. Connor Wong ripping a shot off of Pena, the shortstop, ruled a double. And now Bennett Sousa is used a lot.
Bennett Sousa is coming in. He's played 40 games this year as a 2.66 ERA. 47 in the 3rd innings pitched.
has already belted a 2-run homer to make it a 1-run game.
Similar stuff. 95 with a slider that
Ball one to Roman Anthony.
Touch.
Come on, Roman.
With Oker. And Anthony touched it.
Tying run at second base.
Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This one looks like it's a little more vertical, right? Sousa slide a little more horizontal movement. This thing looks like a little bite down.
Yeah. Connor Wong leading away from second.
No.
1-1.
Strike. Come on.
For a strike.
Should have swung at that.
And the crowd is up in Houston. They are on their feet.
Red Sox are down to the final strike.
Next. A 7-6 game in the ninth. One, two. He struck it.
That's it.
That's the ball game. Houston hangs on to win it 7-6. Red Sox fighting their way from 7-2 down to lose by a run. And the Red Sox have now lost 3 straight games here on this road trip. 7-6 your final.
Well, I mean, listen, Garrett Crochet, I haven't seen it from all year long. Shortest outing of the year. They swung at everything. You know, they were on a lot. They fouled off a lot of pitches. They made him grind. Offense really after the first couple hitters, but then they got it going and made it interesting, Kev.
Yeah, the 2 outs in the 7th, then they scored 4, and you're thinking maybe we had a little thunder left. Didn't have it. Nice pitch right there, but overall, tough little loss.
Well, stay with us for WB Mason Extra Innings Live. Adam, Jim, and Devin will break down tonight's loss against the Astros. And look at
Andy, you guys won.
Tomorrow night. That and more coming up after.
Your day in baseball starts with MLB Central. Lead off your morning with in-depth breakdowns, interviews with the players, and a little bit of everything else. The baseball day begins with MLB
I hate my
Central.
day.
Weekdays at 10 a.m. Eastern, only
They
on
lost.
MLB Network.
That fucking sucks.
Things are definitely looking
We
up.
like kind of came back almost. Don't feel bad, Andy. Your team won. I wouldn't feel bad if my team beat your team like we did fucking a week ago. Swept them. I didn't feel bad. I'm like, haha. Yeah. The Red Sox fall to 65-55. The Astros improved to 67-52 as they won 7-6 against the Red Sox. For the victorious Houston Astros, Chas McCormick had a home run in the 4th inning off of Garrett Crochet. And then Correa had an RBI, McCormick had 2 RBIs, Ramon Urias had 2 RBIs, and Christian Walker had 2 RBIs. Ramon Urias had the home run also. Jeremy Pena had a stolen base. And then Christian Javier got the win, his first win of it on the year in his season debut, his first game since May of last year. Christian Javier, so that brings his record to 1-0. He pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs, walked 2, struck out 5, gave up 1 home run, and has a 3.60 ERA. It's pretty good, first, game for him in over a year and 2 months. Over 400 days, Caleb Ort pitched an inning, has a 4.42 ERA. Hector Neris, who's an idiot, pitched 2/3 of an inning, gave up 3 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned runs, gave up 1 home run, and has a 6.75 ERA. Steven Okert pitched an inning, gave up 3 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, gave up 1 home run, and has a 3.10 ERA. Aniel De Los Santos pitched an inning, gave up 1 hit, and has a 4.43 ERA. And then Bennett Souza got the save, his 4th save of the year. He pitched an inning, struck out 1, and has a 2.64 ERA. For the losing dum-dums Boston Red Sox. I love them, but they're dum-dums tonight. Alex Bregman had the home run in the first inning, the 2-run home run. Then Abraham Toro, Bregman had the home run in the first inning off of Christian Javier. Abraham Toro had a home run in the 7th inning off of Hector Neris. And then Roman Anthony had the home run in the 7th inning off of Okert. Roman Anthony had 2 RBIs. Alex Bregman had 2 RBIs. Abraham Toro had an RBI, and Masataka Yoshida had an RBI. Jaron Duran had a stolen base, and Ceddanne Rafaela had a stolen base. And then Ceddanne Rafaela was also caught stealing. And so was Romy Gonzalez. He was also caught stealing. Garrett Crochet got the loss, his 5th loss on the year, bringing his record to 13-5. He pitched 4 innings, gave up 7 hits, 5 runs, 5 earned runs, walked 1, struck out 5, gave up 1 home run, and has a 2.48 ERA. Jordan Hicks, our fucking friend Jordan Hicks, I guess. You know, fucking... Why is he still in the big league team? I don't know. He pitched 1 inning, gave up 1 hit, 2 runs, 2 earned runs, walked 1, struck out 1, gave up 1 home run, and has a 6.42 ERA. Isaiah Campbell pitched an inning, gave up 1 hit, and has a 3.86 ERA. And then Garrett Whitlock pitched 2 innings, gave up 1 hit, struck out 1, and has a 2.77 ERA. Time of the ball game was 2 hours and 42 minutes. And yeah, alright, I'm going to end this shit right here. I want to thank you dicks for watching, and I'll be live.